Good evening and welcome to Football, Band, and Cheerleading Senior Night. At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize all of our seniors and their families. Thank you. Starting with Difo Amusan, escorted by Oiza Musan and brothers Tayo and Shayo. Our next senior is Nicholas Baez, escorted by his parents, Jane and Frank, and brother Michael and sister Jackie.
So just tell me what camera you're on, so.
Next is senior TJ Constantine, escorted by his parents, Barb and Tom Constantine, along with sister Alexa. Next is Captain Anthony Carubia, escorted by his parents, Janine and John, and sister Josephine and brother Ralph. Next, Captain Benny Dada, escorted by his parents, Jamie and Ben, and sisters Natalie and Christina. Now we have senior Alex Daly, escorted by his mother, Sophia Glasgow, and brothers Keon Fraser Morrison and Hadrian Fraser Morrison. Now we have senior John Del Rios, escorted by his mother, Della Del Rios, and sisters Alicia and Amanda. Our next senior is Paul Giardella, escorted by his parents, Rita and Joe, and sister Gina. Next up is Tyler Giordano, escorted by his parents, Michelle and Chris, and brothers Joseph and Troy. Next up, Andres Gonzalez, escorted by his parents, Guillermina Ramirez and Jesus Gonzalez. Our next senior, Andrew Loveridge, escorted by his parents, Paula and Scott, and brother Scott and sister Sarah. Now we have Captain Christian Mays, escorted by his parents, Maria and Lou. Next up, Tyler Mayak, escorted by his mother, Tracy Mayak, sister Karen, and brother Travis. Now we have Captain Stephen Rydell, escorted by his parents, Kelly and Steve, and sister Megan. Now we move on to our band and color guard senior. First up, Michael Giordano, escorted by parents Frank and Elizabeth. Our next senior is Joseph Skiba, escorted by Mother Christine Skiba and Dad Vic Skiba, as well as sister Juliet. Next up is senior Josh Strait, escorted by parents Tim and Maria Strait. Our next senior is Mookie Vincenti, escorted by parents Anna and Damon, as well as brother Christian. And now we move on to our senior cheerleaders and Cardinal mascot. First, Laura Deal, escorted by her parents Richard and Christine and brother Kevin. Our next senior is Captain Taylor Green, escorted by her father William, mother Lauren, and stepdad Christopher. Our next senior, Hannah Kim, escorted by her parents, Katie and Brent Kim. We have a trifecta next with Harley, Mia, and Captain Olivia Kramer, escorted by their parents, Lisa and Glenn. Now we move on to Captain Madison Murphy, escorted by her parents, Stephen and Phyllis, and sister Caitlin. Next up, senior Emma Oates, escorted by her parents, Kim and Eric. Next up, senior captain Megan Shanley, escorted by her parents, Marie and Steve. Last but not least, our senior mascot, Ben Bross, escorted by his parents, Barry and Renee, and sister Victoria. Let's put our hands together one more time for our football band, cheerleaders, and mascot on senior night.
From the Westwood Sports Complex in Washington Township, WCTV is proud to present high school football. Tonight's game, Demarest against Westwood. Hello, everybody. I'm Larry the Fury, along with John Francola. And, John, before we get to the game, we had the introduction of the seniors, the band, the cheerleaders, the football players, the color guard. You and I went through that many, many years ago. It's very, very emotional because it's coming to the end, your kid's last game. But all the parents here are very excited, very happy as they were announced with their children.
Oh, Larry, it's unbelievable. You know, you look at it and it's all over. You know, you start when they play 9, 10 years old. Now at 17, you're doing it for 7, 8 years, and all of a sudden you say, I got to have another kid. That's the only way we can go back.
Are you going too far? So let's set the game up here with Demarest. Now, Demarest, we want to tell you, the first game John and I did for WCTV and covering Westwood was Thanksgiving Day, 1987. It was Demarest against Westwood at the old A field. And I mean, it was
You're right.
watery and messy then.
Oh,
so
my
they're
God.
coming back, and I'm not going to say that Westwood lost that game because we don't want to talk about that. But let's talk about this Demarest team here. A very, very potent offense. They have some big weapons at their disposal.
You know, Larry, starting with the quarterback, I mean, this guy, Joe Argenziano, 112.1 passing. That is unbelievable for a young man. You know, normally in high school, they're 50, 60. That's tremendous. And, of course, they have a game. I mean, you talk about running backs. They have Argenziano has the most carried for the quarterback. He doesn't have the yards because you have Marinaccio. Oh, we got a lot of nice Italian names, Larry. Listen to this, like Marinaccio sauce, you know?
That's marinara sauce.
I know that.
You're starting already.
But Marinaccio has 63 carries for 667 yards and 10 touchdowns. He averages 10 yards a play.
No,
that ain't bad.
No, that's not good. So they are too strong on offense. Westwood's defense is going to have to match them, and they do have a kid number 59 who's the nose tackle. He is a heavy kid. Westwood's going to have a hands full with him on the nose, and that's Max Langston.
Well, that young man has two outstanding linebackers behind him, Jack Matola, who has 73 tackles, and Miles Carterer, he has 68 tackles. So the young man takes a couple of plays, and the linebackers come in to make the play.
So Demarest comes in very strong. I think they're 4-4. They played an extra game. They need this game. Both teams need this game very much. They need this game to solidify their position in the playoffs, which is going to be announced Sunday morning. Now, Westwood comes in. They are riding high after 2 big wins. They win today. They are guaranteed no less than a 2 seed in the playoffs that start next week. And, of course, when we look at Westwood, they are diversified in their passing with Carubia passing to Mays. They have a great running back in Tyler Giordano, who not only runs the ball, he punt returns and kickoff returns. He's outstanding. We've seen a lot of run backs by him.
And you have the other young man, Paez, number 2. Paez, the bulldozer, and we met the mother today, and she says, look, he's the bulldozer.
Also, we have to mention that sprinkling into this offense is Jaden Brown. He's a running back. He's an outstanding runner. He's got tremendous speed, just like Giordano. One step and he is gone. So Westwood's going to use 3 running backs today with Baez and Brown and Giordano. They're going to try to throw the ball when they pick their spots with Carubia. To us, it's a close game, well matched. Both teams need it. It's an important game. The playoffs start next Saturday, John. We got
unbelievable.
It goes so fast. So we're getting ready for the opening kickoff between Demarest and Westwood. Sit back. It's being brought to you by WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington.
Please welcome to the field your 2018 Westwood Cardinals football team. Led by head coach Dennis Hart and assistants Bobby Guy, Chris Izzo, Tom Amelia, Paul Castellini, Vinny Aiello, Matt Penn, and Bobby Rossetto. Now would everyone kindly rise and remove your hats as the Westwood Cardinals marching band will honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
both teams are on the field. The national anthem has been played, and we are ready as the crowd is filing in. These 7 o'clock games, it takes a little bit for the crowd to get in, but slowly but surely they'll fill in, and we will have this game. It's amazing, John. I was thinking about it this afternoon, sitting in the living room. That first game we ever did was Westwood and the Norsemen of Demarest at Demarest, if I remember correctly. No,
Yes.
we did it at Westwood.
It was at Westwood.
It was a
At
Westwood
the A
game.
field, you're absolutely correct.
And that was what, some 30-something years ago?
Unbelievable.
Ay, 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 ay.
So we have the referees, Kevin Palick, umpire Mike Nieglos, linesman John Vizzoni, line judge Nick Miola, field judge Brian Garrity, side judge Ray McCarthy, and the official time is Ken Sundberg right here.
Okay, we got them all. Here you go.
The officials do a great job, I tell you. But soon we're going to get into cameras and replays and everything else in high school.
We getting ready to come for the coin toss.
Number 15, Stephen Rydell.
It gets a little windy. They're expecting some terrific rain tomorrow.
Yep.
And it's just now starting to get a little windy as the papers get knocked around here.
So we can always blame the weather, hon. You know, the
Oh,
weather
yeah.
and the mothers.
Oh.
They give us all the information.
Karubia, Mays, Rydell, and Dada for Westwood are the captains. The coins in the air. Westwood is 1. Westwood will defer. The Norsemen of Demarest will go on offense first. Let's see which way we go. Westwood will kick off from your right to left.
They elect to defer, so they will kick off to the Norsemen to start off
A
this
big
game.
crowd for this game. It's big. Both teams need this win.
And I'm watching the cars. They're still coming into the parking lot. So by 7:15, it should be a nice crowd here at the Westwood campus in Washington Township, New Jersey.
47 degrees, as a weather person has given us.
That's Gene Demarest.
Gene Demarest, you're right. Furman College. Furman College, Larry.
Yeah. A great linebacker, Erskine, right?
Unbelievable. I still owe him a shirt from Furman.
We should mention, John, that we didn't win. Westwood today is wearing their throwback uniforms. They're black. We saw Stevie Baez out there who played on the 2011 team, and he said this is the jerseys they wore back in 2011.
And I think there was an undefeated season in
I like
2011, I believe. If not, it's a good idea.
Had a good team.
Excellent team.
Levy will kick, number 35.
He's been doing a great job as he's substituted.
Lee is back. We are ready. Waiting for the referee to let.
Here
He
it
gives a
is.
signal. Here comes the kick. It's a banging kick,
Squibbler.
banging around. It's up, but it's a live ball, and it's downed.
On about the 20.
Marinaccio downs it.
Ben Marinaccio. It sounds like marinara sauce, you know? Marinaccio. I love that name, no. A lot of vowels, Larry. I
So-
feel like I'm back home.
Demarest will take over, 1st and 10. We'll give you some of the special teams. Sean Vadas comes out to the right. In the slot will be Jack Matola. He'll play all over, running back, wide receiver, tight end. The quarterback, number 16, Joe Arzengiano. Hands off. Marinaccio hits the left side and bangs around, still on his feet, gets across the 25-yard line.
Looks like stopped by Rydell, number 15, and 52. Morrison, Frazier Morrison, in the tackle.
He's been playing quite a bit for Westwood.
You know what? I saw the first pancake by Max Langsam that time on defense and nose guard.
Argenziano setting everybody up. We have splits to the right. Motion with Matola. Argenziano hands off inside. That's Marinaccio again. Hit the line, maybe a yard.
And it looks like number 8 stopped him for Westwood.
3-yard carry tackled by number 9, Depot.
Home Depot with that.
Home
tackle.
Depot.
4.
Home Depot, you're right. The 9 was shrunken.
So it's third down now and 5 yards to go. Vadas comes out to the right. Splits to the left, splits to the right. Vadas in motion. Sanjana wants to throw. He has his man. Incomplete. Intended for Matola, covered by Nicky Baez.
Incomplete.
Excellent job by the defense.
Broken up by number 2, Nicholas Baez.
And Bulldozer.
4th down and 4.
Number 2, Bulldozer Baez.
So Westwood holds. Let's see who's dropping back. Hey,
They have a lot of wind behind them.
yeah, he does. And dropping back is Giordano. Line drive kick. Giordano will be able to play it. He has it at the 41. Angles to his left. He picks up a block. He's going down the sidelines and he's wrestled out of bounds as he gets across the 35-yard line where Westwood will take over. First and 10.
He was stopped by number 61, it looks like. Thomas Lee on the stop, but that's a typical run for IV. So his legs are fine.
Well, let's see what Westwood brings out here now. Sean Pampin comes running in. He's one receiver. Karubi is the quarterback. The running back will be Tyler Giordano. He will
Mays
start.
is 33, and 32 is
Giordano.
IV. Giordano, correct.
So Sean Pampin's out to the right. Giordano is to the right of Karubia. Hands to Giordano. Giordano hits the center of the line, falls to the 30-yard line, and pick up about 3. We wait for the spot.
I'm trying to pick up number 60 made the tackle for Jerome Son from Demarest.
Second down, 7 yards to go for Westwood. Just the start of things. No score. Giordano is in at the running back. Again, Giordano over the middle. Fights his way down to about the 26-yard line.
5 yards.
Gonna bring up a third down and 3.
Stop by number 51. Well, we don't have it. That's Mr. Smith. Number 51, Mr. Smith made the stop.
This is Giordano again, and he plows his way to the 30-yard line.
Beautiful run.
Westwood's moving the ball on the ground, and they're running inside the tackles.
Matola on the stop. Number 9.
Looks like Westwood came out here and is going to just play smash mouth football.
Well, Larry, there's no tomorrow. You know, a win assures them a home game, at least one, maybe 2. A loss could put them in a choosing areas.
There's a pitch to Giordano. That's not going anywhere. That was sniffed out very quickly.
59.
There's that big man we talking
My
about.
God.
Langsom.
Max Langsom.
6'4", 300 pounds.
Second down and 11.
He takes a couple of people out of the way.
That's a loss of, we'll give it a loss of 1. Second down and 11. Karubia calling signals. We have a bunch to the left, 3 to the left. Karubia's back, it's passing. He throws downfield, has his man. Oh, through the hands. What a throw, that was a great throw.
That was a great throw.
Intended for, looks like
32.
that's Giordano.
Yep.
Pass intended for Giordano.
He ran a nice pattern. Great throw in that corner. But
That's
the
old-
wind must have pushed it.
Third down
That's what
and
we used to
11.
call maybe a middle to the flats where you go to the middle and go to the pylon.
Well, you know, they faked the run up the middle to IV, and he had him deep.
Pitch
So-
out here. Giordano running around the end. Has a block on the outside and falls across the 15, but he's going to be short.
You got to go here, Larry. No kick. No kick. Fourth
Close to the
down.
first down.
I tell you what, he had a group of blockers in front of him.
So big play here, John. 4th down and 4 for Westwood.
Well, you know who you give it to.
Giordano and set. Karubia calling signals. Now looks for.
You
they
may have a
changing-
timeout.
No, they think they're changing the play here. Looks like a blitz coming. This is by
First down and more.
And a penalty comes flying in.
Ah,
That was Giordano going for a first down. But I think they're going to bring this play back.
that would have been on the 2-yard line, Larry.
Wow. That's a
Got a holding
That's a big penalty. That'd have been first and goal.
on the 2.
Now the ball's going to get pushed back to the 21-yard line.
15 yards from the foul, right?
Absolutely.
So must have been at the start.
So fourth down now. So instead of first and goal, it's fourth and 20. Fourth and 12.
Yeah.
Read the marker rule.
Well, 10
We're going to
yards.
try a field goal. Levy's going to try a, this is 27,
28, 38
37,
yards. 38 yards.
38 yards. It's a long shot. Down, kick, up, high enough. Is it deep enough? It is.
Good!
He does it. He does it. Whoa. Levy
30.
hits it.
38-yarder.
Jason Levy, the sophomore, whacks it in from 38 yards.
38-yard field goal. What a kick. It was just gingerly over that bar.
They don't give you an extra point for style.
Remember,
So
we
it's-
watched this young man practicing his kicking. We said, he's not bad.
No, we were here
That was
Thursday.
excellent. Come on.
We were here Thursday watching
When was the
that.
last time they had a field goal?
Me?
No.
1960. Oh, him.
Him. Oh, them.
Your Westwood Cardinals.
When was the last time Westwood had a field goal?
Oh, when Constantine
Yeah,
kicked.
Constantine. Yeah.
He's a kicker. All right, 7:51 to go in the first quarter. Westwood on a 38-yard field goal leads 3-0 over Demarest.
That was big, Larry, because they were down the 1-yard line or 2-yard line, but at least they came away with some points.
Yeah, they got something.
That could
I'll tell
be
you
a
what.
deciding factor in the game. A field goal.
That is a weapon.
Oh, I agree
Wobbly
with you.
kick. Coming up to Beneshe. And he's still going. And he's going to have good field position as he gets across the 40-yard line where Demarest will take over. First and 10.
Mays on the tackle that time, number
First down,
33.
Demarest on their own 42-yard line.
Great field position for Demarest Norseman.
So the ball's going to be placed on the 42-yard line, first and 10. We are halfway through the first quarter. 3-0 Westwood if you just joined us.
But again, though, getting the ball on a 2-yard line versus getting a penalty like that knocks the wind out of the sail. But at least they scored some points.
Yeah, that's big. Here we go. Argenzano calling signals. Keeps the ball himself. Big quarterback gets across the 45-yard line.
Looks like stopped by 15, Rydell.
How big he is, Argenziano? 6'3", 210, huh?
Nice size, yeah.
Tackled by number 15, Stephen Rydell.
They got nice size, Demarest.
They do have some people up there. I'll
Oh,
tell
my
you.
God. It's always nice to have somebody 6'4", over 300 pounds, though.
Got man-on-man out here with Vedas and Marigiano. And he falls forward for a yard.
Stopped by Will Borgeson, and that's Borgeson 80,
Ball handed to
83rd, 84th.
2-yard gain on the
So
play.
Marinaccio picks up about a yard. That Borgenson's a tackling machine.
He's only
he
a
must have
junior.
close to 70 tackles already.
Third down and 4.
You're right. He started the game with 68, so he's got 2 today. That's 70. I gave him 86,
Who was the
but I
one-
always
Who
multiply.
was the one we said couldn't have all those tackles? Oh, De Palma from
Oh, De Palma. He was tackling, but they had a Larry.
have-
That was a man who played 1 on 11.
Third down. Matola in motion. Fake. Artigiano looks. Wants to throw downfield. Has his man open. Complete. And that's Matola down the middle of the... and he's close to the 15-yard line.
He's the best
Now-
receiver.
Now that pass by Genziano was between 2 defenders, and he laid it right in there to Matola.
One was it? Is passing 112. That's going to improve it.
You see, that was a beautiful touch pass.
That's Matola, 27th catch of the season. Has 3 touchdowns.
Does
And that's the son of the head coach.
Marinaccio hits the front and stopped at the 15.
Number 9 on the stop.
Mr. Home Depot.
Home Depot. And number 62 helped out Dada.
Penny.
Penny and the Jets, Dada. We haven't sang too much. He was out for about 5 weeks.
Boy, when he got hurt, I was worried that might have been the year. But, boy, he came back, and he's playing very well.
Excellent player. They have to stop here. This is Cree.
Vedas
If
to
you're
the
rooting
right.
for Westwood.
We have doubles out to the left. Argentiano calling signal. Vedas is in motion. Fake. Reverse. And they swatted that out beautifully.
What a job right there. 53 is the man for Westwood. What a beautiful job. That's Rakuski.
Marinaccio was coming off the wing on the back. And a penalty on the play. Oh, they're going to call this. Oh, this is a big one against Demarest.
And you know, Larry,
that's got to be holding.
Last game that Westwood had, remember all the penalties?
Oh.
And they clean that up. You know what happens, how you clean it up? You have long practices. And you play the clock. And you run if you don't play it right.
So they got to get to the 9-yard line. They're on the 28. So it's almost third down and second and 20.
Well, you know they're going to go to Matola. Jack Matola is the receiver. No, a
swing pass outside. And
nice
it
job.
stopped beautifully.
Number looks like 32.
That's, boy.
33, I'm sorry, 33. Mays.
Minimal gain on the play.
That's Willie Mays.
Now, that was a great play by Mays.
Well, if he don't make the tackle, probably a touchdown.
Could very well be.
Yeah. So you're looking at, what, 3rd and 17?
I believe so.
What a beautiful
Argentiano
game.
looking, fires, has his man open in the seam. And he is knocked down as the ball's fumbled.
Fumble.
Are they going to say he was down? So they're going to be short
You
for
had
about 8-9 yards.
Keon Fraser Morrison was the one who actually stopped the play. Or recovered the elusive fumble.
It is Joe Gambardella. We got to mention Joe Gambardella is a assistant coach here at Demarest. He was a coach at Westwood back in 2004. Won a championship at Giant Stadium against Butler, 22-20. And we had a nice talk with Coach Gambardella prior to the game.
We were there. Here comes a field goal.
This is going to be a 30-yarder. Kick is up, high enough, deep enough, and
it's
it
good.
Is good. He banged it through.
31-yarder is good.
So 2 field goals.
31-yard field
Jonah
goal.
Miller bangs one through, and it's now 3-3 with 3:26 to go. How you like that, John? This game has 2 long field goals. And that field goal could have been good from 40.
Oh, he's got a excellent, what a kick. What a leg, as they call it.
So you are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer cable access group from the Township of Washington. To remind you that next week, we don't know where we're going. What happens is it's a playoff. So we'll explain this very quickly. And we just can't come and do the playoff. We have to get permission from the people who have the rights to all the playoffs, and that, I believe, is NJ.com. So once they say they're not covering a game, and if they choose, they could say we could cover it for cable access. If they say no, see you next year.
That's right. From calling the game, we become spectators.
Actually, we'll be doing sideline shows then. We could do that.
Yeah.
We can come and do.
So 3-3 in the first quarter.
We could do pre-games, post-games, halftime. We just can't do the play-by-play. It's a pooch kick.
Pooch kick.
That's going to come down. Picked up.
Oh!
Here he
He
goes.
could be.
He's gone away. Right down. 1 man to beat. He
He's
gets away from
gone.
him.
Gone.
All the way. Touchdown. Stevie Rydell.
Rydell.
What a play.
At least 60 yards. I say 65 yards.
From the 35-yard line. He picked it up.
65 yards.
So Rydell picked the ball up at the 35, went down the sideline, Jigged one man, broke away from one other man,
Oh, Larry.
and ran it in for a
unbelievable.
touchdown.
And says, please kick it short again for me. I can go. What a play.
What a
Broke
play
couple
by
of
Stephen Rydell.
blocks and tackles. Excitement hits the screen.
Kick is up.
Look at his leg.
Oh,
This has got to be a leg man.
big boy Levy and Miller can kick the ball. We have 3 minutes, 16 seconds, an exciting game. We haven't played a quarter yet. 10-3, Westwood over Demarest.
Now watch it. They kick short. It was from the 33, so we're going to have to correct that. And when you do that, you played the game and you lose sometimes. And Rydell says, I'm going to show you how I go to the distance. Now here he breaks one tackle. Well, just a little elusive move by Rydell. I think he was dancing down in Philadelphia that time, Bobby Rydell's grandparents. Now he's got to make a move. As he dances, he says, you know what? I am going in. Thank you very much. Leave my shirt alone. Touchdown, number 15, Steve Rydell. Home Depot. Hey, there it is. Number 9.
So with 3:16 to go, Rydell bangs it in. Now another bouncing kick. This is picked up by the up man.
and it,
And he's inundated as he get to the 30-yard line.
and that was looks like number 2. I got
Number 2, Benichet with the return.
So 1st and 10 now for Demarest.
Demarest ball.
Wow, John, we
got some excitement.
haven't played a quarter yet, and it's already exciting.
We had to get to Philadelphia with Bobby Rydell, right? We haven't used that in a long time. The dancing move of Rydell.
I've seen that a couple of times on the pro level.
You know what? Sometimes it's stupid because you got to kick it high enough so everybody gets it. If you hit a line
Well,
drive,
it was close.
Ah.
The kicking team came down. They were very close to it.
yeah. Oh, this is gonna.
Argenziano, and he breaks right up the middle and gets to the 48-yard line. That's a play that a number of teams have run against Westwood.
That's a 69 carry for Argenziano.
So Argenziano, it's almost like a lead option. They try to hand the ball off to the halfback. They read the defense, and then he hits right up the middle.
Larry, 2 people will get the ball: Marinaccio or Argenziano.
And maybe Matola.
And between Matola doesn't run as much. He's usually the receiver.
Pettis comes out to the right. Rest of the team is tight. Here comes motion. Argiano has it downfield, has his man, and it's knocked away. He had him open for a second. That
The
was Pettis.
bulldozer did a nice job. That was a bulldozer, Nick Baez.
Baez was there. There he is.
Second down and 10.
That was a great throw by the quarterback.
This kid could throw.
Oh, Larry, the percentages. I mean, I've never seen 112% for a high school
kid,
quarterback.
That quarterback rating is very high. Very high.
But that's great. He's got a cannon of an arm.
3 trips to the right. Argiano calling signals, rolls right. Looks, fires. Oh! Almost knocked out. Carubia had it in his hands.
Intercepted by Carubia.
Hey, listen, he knocked it down.
That's it. Make
Hey.
it 3rd and 10.
Third down and 10.
That could have been touchdown the other way.
It could have been. So 3rd down and 10 now.
This is going to be one of those games, Larry.
Whoa.
Who has the ball at the end of the game is going to win.
I mean, it's just, you can feel the excitement in this game.
It's one of those days. There's not a full moon out there, right? No,
Oh,
no
it was
full
a couple
moon.
of days ago, called the Hunter's Moon.
Hunters, hey?
Yep. Hold it back.
Look at the
Argiano's got
time.
time. He throws. Incomplete.
That was to the head coach.
Garnaccio.
He threw.
Gambardella had that one in his back pocket.
Down and 10.
I could have had it,
Look at
Coach.
him and say, what are you throwing the ball to me for? He's still laughing. Look at this. I know I'm pretty big. Don't throw me the ball, please. I can't run him. We got to kid around with him.
All right, we have 4th down and Miller will kick. Giordano's back. Good snap back. End over end kick. And Mays lets it roll. I beg your pardon. It's Mays down there. As the ball will roll to the 15-yard line where Westwood will take over. 1st and 10. They lead 10-3 with 2:02 to go. So the first series here. 1st and 10 for Westwood. Karubia is the quarterback. Running back will be number 32, Giordano.
On the 15-yard line.
Baez in motion. Pitch out to Giordano. He's around the right side. And he gets knocked down at the 15-yard line.
Couple of yards. I got number 9 for Demarest on the tackle, which is Matola.
1-yard gain, 2nd down and 9.
And Matola now, he had 73 tackles coming into today's game. A junior.
I know, John, it's starting to get a little windy. It's starting to get a little damp. We're getting a northeaster. They make it sound like we never had a northeaster.
We're getting more and more.
We got a lot of them.
I know that.
I don't want to get a northeaster when the temperature is 25 degrees.
No. We don't want that. I don't need it yet.
I don't want it.
I don't want it ever.
Karubi is back. He has time.
Oh,
Throws
that's
downfield. He has
Wide
Mays.
open.
He's got it. And he's down to the 40-yard line. Mays gotten back. That speed. He
Willie
got back to the
Mays.
defenders. If he'd have let him,
I'm not sure how far it was.
if Mays didn't trip trying to catch the ball, he's still running.
And the wind kept the ball up, or else that would have been a touchdown.
There's Vito Trout.
Look at that.
Along with Pete next to him.
Yeah, Vito's trying to talk to that young lady in front of him.
Giordano gets to the 40-yard line.
Gain about 3 yards. Looks like
That's Vito down there. He's eating again.
I've
Man's 93 years old. He's
I
like
have
he's 30.
Zampetti.
He's like a 39-year-old.
74 Zampetti made the stop.
Okay.
Watching Vito eat. That's the reason why they stopped the play. They were watching Vito eating that sandwich.
That'll be the rest of the night. Handoff to, looks like Brown got in there.
He waited for his blocks. Did a nice job.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, guys. Vito is cheating on me with an 80-year-old.
Number 8. 3 more yards.
That was
Brings up
Saquon.
3rd down and 3.
Saquon, I don't know what happened. Somebody's talking about cheating. Last time I cheated was on a test.
3rd down and 4 yards to go. And with that play, the first quarter has come to an end. An exciting first quarter here at Westwood High School, where Westwood leads Demarest 10-3. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer access group from the Township of Washington. Well, here's the Italian Touch. We would like, all of us at WCTV would like to thank the Italian Touch for their constant support of WCTV and high school football over the years. They provided us 2 beautiful pizzas for the volunteers who came from work to do the job today. We want to thank them. We want to thank Mike and Gus and all the workers that watch our games while they're working at Italian Touch here in Washington Township and Pascack Road. Here's Brown. He's around the right side. Breaks away from 1. Breaks away from 2.
Tackle.
And he gets close to the first down.
Stopped by number 2.
Number 18, Brown breaks the 2 tackles.
Benichet. But what a run on that part. He lowered the shoulder to get a break and won another 5 yards and a first down.
So I know we had to run very quick. We want to thank those people there, Mike and Gus and all the workers at the Italian Touch. Thank you so very much.
Unbelievable. He actually, I think the owner brought the pizzas over here.
You know what? He did. He brought the pizzas to the press box.
That is beyond belief.
That's more than we can ask for.
Yeah.
There's Brown again.
Look at it.
Brown gets back to the line of scrimmage.
A lot of people had to tackle.
That's John eating. What were you eating there? There were cookies from the Italian
Mamma
Dutch.
mia.
Oh,
That was the eggplant. Oh, I love that.
those are the eggplant
They have the
sandwiches.
best eggplant
With that's avocado bread,
around
right?
here. Oh, I'm picada. I love that. My God, look at that. See, I'm down. I lost some weight, but with that, I go up by 10 pounds.
You did. You put on 10 pounds eating that sandwich.
Oh, look at this. Look at me. Hey, come on.
10
I'm
pounds.
very thin. Come on.
They keep feeding you. You're gonna be 20 pounds heavier by May.
2nd and 10.
Carubia fires downfield, looking for incomplete. Intended for Kevin Ranoff.
Looking for Ranoff.
So it's a 3rd down coming up. They do a nice job, and they really support WCTV. And
Look at
there
that.
they are eating.
Look at this group.
See, hey Gus, Mike, these are the people you're feeding. These guys are eating.
Look at them. They're going, hey, Mamma Mia. Look at it with their hands. Lou in the background, right?
Manja,
Manja,
feel you
Bellamia,
me.
manja. All right.
But thank you. These people come from work. They come from a long way off. They don't get a chance to eat. Sometimes we eat 10, 11, 12 o'clock. And having something here at the press box, we thank you. We also, after this play, got to thank someone else very important.
All right.
Pitch out here. There's some blocking up front. And looks like Giordano gets knocked out of bounds.
And I got number 9 and 45. So 45 is Riley and 9 was Matola, a tackling machine.
Going to bring up a big 4th down and 5 yards to go.
So the new toe, does he have room for this one in his bailiwick?
I don't know. Well,
That's too far.
Well, the wind was, the wind is okay now. Not that the wind is much of a factor.
I think you got to go for a first down here.
Yeah. Well, this would be
20, 35.
about what he hit.
Yeah.
And a timeout. So Westwood will discuss it with 10:28 to go. They lead 10-3 over the Demarest. WCTV would also like to thank Louis Mays, who brought up the sandwiches here for all of us at WCTV. We can't thank the parents, the Touchdown Club, who brought
Also
the food
cookies
up here.
and fruit.
These sandwiches really are important. It's really wonderful for us. It gives us a chance to sit down and get something to eat. It's really.
It's a long time.
We really like it. We really appreciate it.
We have a little customer.
So thank you so very much, Louis Mays. And thank the Touchdown Club for your support, not only today, not only this year, but over
For
the
the last
years.
several years.
It makes coming here very pleasurable.
And you and I, when we got the award we wanted to thank the club because you talk about being unbelievable. There's always food here. In the last 2, 3, 4 years, coffee has been delicious, the meals. We thank you.
They think of us, and
Absolutely.
It's very special, and we're very touched. All of us, speaking for everyone here, thank you all so very much for what you do for us. We really appreciate it. Now it's 4th down and 5. Hand to Giordano. He's going around the left side.
He's got it,
going to
first
the first
down.
down. And a penalty, I believe a penalty comes in. I don't know.
On 4th down, Giordano passes.
Was that a flag out there or something?
There it
just
is.
dropped?
6, but
Oh, there it is. Yep.
flag of the play.
On the 30-yard line, looks like.
Let's see what it's going to be.
I got it.
Another hold.
I can't tell you the number. I'll tell you the number in secret.
Yeah, don't tell me that.
We're allowed to. That's where we go to sign language. Remember that? In the old days.
So Westwood's had 2 holding penalties that have been very, very costly in this game.
On the 2-yard line, going in for a score. And here, penalties are the worst things in the world.
And both of them were on 4th downs.
Oh. So now you're making it a good 19 yards. Oh, no. Well, the way it's set, about 14 yards for a first.
Then it's hard. The coach was trying to get an explanation as to what the
Infraction was?
Yeah, what happened, who did it. So it's 4th down. Let's see what he wants to do here. The ball's on the 30-yard line.
That would be a 45-yard field goal.
This is a professional kick here. I don't know. That kid Levy can kick the ball.
I'm impressed.
All right, 4th down. Karubia's back. Karubia's
A
back.
lot of room. He got one guy to beat.
He's running, still going.
I think he got a first.
And the ball comes flying out.
I think he got a first down, though.
Whoa,
First down.
he's close.
And you know, when the ball goes out of bounds, that's where the ball is, right? So he pushed the ball for another
Yeah.
2 yards and a first down. How's that?
Let's say he got it on his own. And the ball went a couple more yards.
Nah. I had 3 yards on a push.
So Karubia on a run
First down and 10
picks up the
Westwood
yardage
on
and picks up the first down that Giordano had and was brought back.
I love it. You know what? That's not a bad move, but imagine the ball bounces the other way and somebody goes
Now,
80 yards the other way.
Let me see if I can put you down in memory lane and the fans watch it. You remember when Kenny Staubach did it in a playoff game? And
Yes.
he pushed the ball forward and they got a first down or a touchdown for the Oakland Raiders. They changed that rule. That's a tuck rule now.
Yeah, in the pros.
You can't go forward with the ball anymore.
That's a good way, though. But that's high school.
Another timeout on for Westwood. So it's 9 minutes,
Westwood.
49 seconds to go. 10-3. Westwood leads Demarest. Yeah, I remember that play with Kenny Stabler where he fumbled the ball. It was a Saturday night game, too. He fumbled the ball forward. It was the end of the game, and they either was a touchdown or I think it was a touchdown. And I think they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I'm going back a long time.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm sure-
remember the play, but I don't remember the team he played against. All right, let's watch that replay for the first down. Let's see what we did it right.
Let's see Karubia.
Karubia's going to run. You got plenty of room. Now watch this. He's going to get to the 30. Now he's got a drag race with number 45. Now he gets to the 30.
That's the first down. That's the line marker where it was.
Yeah, here we go. There's
Nice block out there.
And now.
Oh, no, he just popped the ball out of his hand.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And inbounds and out. Yep.
So he gets an assist from the tackler. I thought he was using his noggin and threw the ball.
It was knocked out of bounds, and it fell out of bounds.
And
It hit inbounds, so that's where the ball was
before it goes
spotted.
out, right?
First down. The bounce. Sometimes the bounce of a ball like that. So 1st and 10 now for Westwood. There goes Giordano. And Giordano gets held up on the 10-yard line.
Stop by looks like number 45. Once again, this young man, Thomas Riley,
Number 45, Riley.
on the stop.
Second down and 9.
What a beautiful night to play football.
Oh, this is football weather.
Oh, I love it.
This is a nice crowd we have
Very
here.
nice crowd. They're waiting for a couple of scores, though.
People are still coming in.
Well, Friday night, best place to go. Go to a football game.
Giordano looks for a hole inside and falls
Nice move.
across the 5-yard line, I believe. It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Once again, 45. 45 on the stop again, Thomas Riley. This young man,
Inside the 5-yard line, 3rd down and short.
So,
Riley.
so it's 3rd down and 2 yards to go for a first down. Kept by Karubia. Hits. And let's see.
First down, I believe.
Ooh, this is going to be close. It's going to be close.
The bulldozer was pushing from the back, number 2. You see that? We know that was his name, Bulldozer.
He looked like a bulldozer,
He's a 195-pound bulldozer.
but he didn't make the first down. 4th down.
You know, you got to go here.
Guess what? You like the first play, you're going to love the second play. They're gonna measure, I think.
Yeah, you got to measure.
Let's see here. Everybody get out of the way so we get our camera crew down here to get a good shot of it.
So the spot is on the 2-yard line, a little bit past the 2. Look at this young man running out, eh? One timeout left. One timeout left. Short by about a half a yard.
Yeah, half a yard. Maybe one
Maybe
large
a
football.
foot. I say a foot.
An enlarged football.
1 foot.
So you would expect in this situation you're going to have a quarterback keep.
But you can't go to number 59. Don't go by number 59.
Like
Max
Sam-
Langsom.
Yeah, no.
He takes up the middle.
Here we go, 4th and about a foot. Karubia calling signals.
Oh, they threw the flag. They got a 5-yard penalty.
Let's see what this
Movement.
is.
5-yard penalty. Look at this.
Motion against Westwood.
False start.
Full start on the Cardinals.
Now you got to kick the field goal.
Yeah, you got him.
But see, Larry, penalties kill you. You're 1 foot away from a first down. They're going for it.
No, Constantine is in there, number 30. Unless they change this number. TJ Constantine will try the field goal. And Byers. John, that's a hard penalty. To be 4th and that deep.
Less than a yard. You're a foot. The football.
And Constantine bangs it through. So Westwood picks up 3 more points. They go up.
His second of the night.
What was that? The
7:40 left in the first half.
17-yard field goal?
Yes, 13-3. Westwood leads Demarest with 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go. We are ready. Levy will kick. They haven't kicked the ball deep. Neither team has kicked the ball deep. No, it isn't. Bouncing bally. Taken by the up man. That's Benachet. So Benachet brings it up. Demarest will take over 1st and 10. He'll have the ball at about the 36-yard line.
Rainoff on the stop for Westwood.
And let's see, the ball's going to be on the 36. Yes.
Look at number 59, eh? I wonder how much pasta he eats at night.
I bet you none. I bet you none.
My goodness. He is big. Oh my. He's a tree.
I bet you it's all meat and vegetables.
He does a
That's
great
what I
job.
eat. Meat and vegetables. I don't eat much pasta.
Plays both ways.
Yeah, he does.
He's the center. That's
would
probably
think
where
so.
they're playing college.
Marciano hits and dropped. And a
Ball!
fumble. Let's see what they're going to say. Down. He was down.
Yep, good call.
Marinaccio dropped.
Marinaccio was ruled
It is
down
now
after a
46
1-yard
degrees
gain.
here, according to
Comes
Gene
up
Demarest, our
second and
meteorologist stationed at WCTV headquarters.
Does a nice job.
Who, Gene?
Gene,
Yeah.
with the weather.
And he knows it. He knows when it's going to snow.
Well, you know, when he's down in Florida, he actually sends the weather up here. He's got his house. He puts it and he signals in. He finds out what the weather is up here. Quite a man. The Silver Fox. You know that. That was his nickname.
Oh, yeah.
He was in the big show downtown.
There goes. He's gone.
That's gone.
Marinaccio's gone. They're not going to get him. He's at the third 25. All the way for a touchdown.
From the 22.
Ben Marinaccio, he hits it. He hit a long one last week.
78 yards.
He got a crease on the right side, and he breaks it. And Demarest is back in the game. 13-9, waiting the PAT. Boy, he's quick.
Extremely fast. 78 yard for Marinaccio.
Wow. That's why Westwood can't make mistakes.
Marinaccio, he averages 10 yards per carry. You know what? Oh, that's...
And he knocks
Made
it
it.
through. Didn't look good, but he got it through. Miller got it through. So it's 6:38 to go. Westwood leads Demarest 13-10. And it's an exciting game. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer access group from the Township of Washington, Bergen County, New Jersey. Let's watch this, John. He just hits it. He's gone once he gets to the line of scrimmage.
Unbelievable. Now watch the quarterback. Quarterback will hand off right through 59. There's 59 right there with the block. And this young man averages 10 yards per carries before this touchdown. So now he's probably up around 14 or 50. What a speed. Speedster, number 6. Marinaccio for a touchdown.
Wow. This has been
Electricity.
Woo. We've had
You know,
everything.
59 with that move. Unbelievable. What a block. Right off the big block. There was nobody there.
Yeah, that's because he moved a few people.
Heck.
And then a bouncing ball picked up by Ranoff. And he is banged at the 40-yard line where Westwood will take off. 1st and 10. Westwood's moved the ball. They shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, that was 31 on the stop for Demarest.
Ranoff with the return.
Fellater.
So the ball is right at the 40-yard line for Westwood. We have 6 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the half. Halftime show will be coming up. Band, cheerleaders. Then we come back with the stats. Then we have the second half. There's one aforementioned band. Karubia hands off to Tyler Giordano. And Giordano somehow gets away from 3 tacklers, but still dropped for a loss.
Yeah, that just didn't go anyplace. Number 9 with the stop. I got to give it to Jack Matola.
2nd down and 11.
So it's the loss of 1, 2nd down, 11 yards to go.
And that was, as he was running, I mean, everybody keyed on him that time. He got hit. He felt like he was a pinball machine bouncing off the cushions on his way to an email.
2nd and 11. Ranoff comes out to the right. Brown coming around the right side, looking for a block. Fights his way back to the original line of scrimmage. Lucky he got that.
Yep. Number 59 on the stop.
On the play.
Max Langsam.
Well, it's going to be, he got more than I thought. So Brown picked up 3-4 yards. Going to pick up a 3rd down and 8 yards to go for a 1st down.
You need a play right here to keep the ball and drive and pick up some more points.
Karubia calling signals now. We have splits right and left. Giordano is to his right. Throw downfield. Incomplete, intended for Mays. Mays thought he might have been interfered with. Referee said no. So Westwood's going to have to punt if they go 3 and out after that big run by Marinaccio. And Demarest will get the ball back very quickly as Matola drops back to his 33-yard line.
They have plenty of speed, Larry, for sure. Wait. I think it's a coffee break.
Let's see what happened here. They're changing balls, so they're making sure they got the right one in. Plays back in with under 5 minutes to go.
Looks like number 11. Sengus is going to be kicking the punt. It must be his first punt, right? I haven't seen him.
I've never seen him.
Oh,
not bad.
Whoa,
High
very
in the air.
nice.
Ball's bouncing, still
What
rolling.
a bounce. Let it bounce.
And will die on the 16-yard line where Demarest will take over. 1st and 10 with 4 minutes, 25 seconds to go. They trail Westwood 13 to 10.
Demarest 15.
No, that's Mrs. Rydell. That's Kelly Rydell.
Kelly Rydell.
Yeah.
It's been a good one.
Anziano calling signals. Hands to Marizano. He's got a line. He's gone again. He's in the open. He's slipping and sliding. Still on his feet at the 50 and slowed down as he gets across the 50-yard line.
They were trying to get the ball.
Number 6, Marinaccio.
So Ben Marinaccio in the last 2 runs has really ate up the yards here.
That was about
37-yard gain.
37 yards.
And he had, what do you have last time, 63? This touchdown?
Touchdown, we had it 78 yards.
78.
78, Marinaccio.
So he's run the field.
That's right, and more.
1st and 10 for Marinaccio.
Yeah.
And the Norseman of Demarest.
Well, now, you know they're going to go right behind that big line.
You know, John, it looks like momentum that starting to change. Westwood looks like they had their way. Now Demarest is picking up.
Yeah, they were up 13-3, but it's been Demarest right now.
Marinaccio hits the line.
That's
and
the old scrum.
Fighting and pushing.
52 on the stop for Westwood.
Morrison.
Marinaccio with the carry.
Frazier Morrison.
Yeah. Pickup of 3. Make it 2nd and 7 as we get to the 3-minute and 25-second mark.
2-yard gain.
You know you want to give it to your.
Cardinals.
You want to give it to Marinaccio.
Want to get the ball in his hands. I tell you what, a good play here would be a fake to him, and the quarterback, the big quarterback, Argenziano, keeps it.
He's not a bad runner either.
Oh.
He led the team in carries. But Mariachio's average way over 10 yards per carry now.
Argenziano calling signals. Fakes, looks, wants to throw. The ball is bounced. He
No
was
catch.
rushed.
Pass incomplete.
Ball was,
He had one of those naked passes, you know. Everybody went left.
yeah, Edinger went after him and forced Argenziano to throw the ball short. So the ball's on the 45-yard line, 3rd down and about 7 yards, 8 yards to go.
2:48 to go in the first half.
Cody's out to the left. He's dangerous. He caught a 65-yard touchdown pass last week against Richfield Park. Vedas is in the slot. Argenziano calling signals. Hands to Marinaccio, and he fights his way short of the first down to about the 40-yard line. Will be a 4th down and about 3 yards to go for a first down.
Borgeson on the stop.
Oh, they're spotting it on the 41, so that's going to make it a 4th and 4. 4th and 5, I
They got
beg
to
your
call a
pardon.
timeout right now.
4th down and 5 yards to go.
I go right up on the center.
Let's see. They may call a timeout here as we get to close to the 2-minute mark.
Well, maybe they're waiting for the 2-minute free timeout. No, they got to play it. 3, 2, 1.
And they call timeout. Just got the timeout in. So with 2 minutes, 1 second to go into the half, Westwood leads 13-10. When we come back, it'll be a 4th and 5 for Demarest. You are watching WCTV, the all-volunteer group from the Township of Washington. So 4th down now. Crowd is getting into it, and we're only in the first half.
You're right.
Argenziano calling signals. We have empty backfield. Argenziano looks. He has his man. And it's going to be close. Going to be close.
They're going to measure it.
He was stopped.
You know who
Then he
stopped
fell
him?
forward.
Guess who stopped him? The bulldozer. Nick Baez.
They're going to measure this. This is close. And are we going to be able to see it? Yeah, we might.
Yeah, we'll see it.
You'll see it.
We're going to be in centimeters.
Dennis Hart's trying to explain the ball might have been a little further back.
Well, you always, you want to
Yeah.
get a little bit.
That ball's not moving. It's going to be a first down either way.
I say it's a first down. I see. No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, they held.
A
And it
good
was
yarn.
not even close.
A good yarn.
Yeah, well, I thought it much closer than that.
Well, they did a beautiful job setting it up.
So now Westwood will have 152 to work with in the half as they make a big stop here. Wow, what a game. We said this was a close game. Both teams were even. Woo!
Both teams need the game. And they're playing for next week.
They are. That's it. Now you start playing for next week. The playoffs start. You will get the notice for the public schools on Sunday. And late, I think Sunday afternoon, the non-publics will be published.
They're going to blitz here.
Looks like a blitz. They didn't even come out of the blitz.
Coming back.
Out here for Renoff. He's got it!
Oh, what a
catch! Oh,
What a
Renoff! My God. Renoff went up and got the ball. He took it away from the defender.
That was a great throw, though. Larry, that was a great throw.
That was a good throw. That was an outstanding. He's made some nice throws today.
Anthony
Karubia.
Karubia did a beautiful job on that throw. Now they're on the 25-yard line,
And
and 145, that's an eternity.
Baez to the right of Karubia. The bulldozer. Karubia looking. He's going to throw to Baez. Baez around the left side. He's going down the sideline. And
First
penalty.
down!
Oh, penalties from all over the place come flying in.
Let's see. No, I think the flags were thrown down from the... There's a flag.
There's two of them.
Oh, my God.
It must have been everybody must have saw that one. It's going to be against Westwood on a play like that, unless it's a face mask.
Let's see.
Nope. Let's see what they're going to call.
You got to watch the guy with the white hat.
Holding.
I tell you,
Another big hold against Westwood.
Larry, they have to come up with ways to stop the penalties.
Yeah, sometimes, John, a team just has that bug. They just can't get through it.
Penalties after penalties. This is, you spend all the time playing and all of a sudden a penalty. And there was no need for a penalty in that situation. The runner had plenty of room. First down.
Yeah, Baez did a nice job. Well, it's first down. And about 15. Karubia calling signals. Brown in motion. Karubia back. He has time. He throws. It's intercepted. It's going the other way. It's Matola. And he's dropped by Baez. No, I'm sorry. That was Marinaccio. And Marinaccio got hurt on that play. Ben Marinaccio with the interception.
Returned out from near midfield.
So Marinaccio runs off the field. Thank God he's okay. There's no injury there. First and 10. Argenziano has it. He's going. He's gone. He's at the 10, 20, and inside the 15-yard line.
Saving stop by number 10, Karubia.
Number 16, Joe Argenziano.
And there's a minute and 15 seconds to go.
Argenziano.
8-yard line.
Clock is now running. Argenziano calling signals, and now we have a timeout on the field. So, 1 minute, 10 seconds to go. It's 13-10. Westwood leads. But Demarest is knocking on the door, John.
At least the field goal here. The game should be tied or more.
That's what Westwood has to hope for. Just hold them to a field goal. Try to regroup and try to figure out what goes on. And if you're Demarest, you got to like the way you've been playing the last quarter and a half. I think you've taken control of the tempo of this game.
And, of course, the penalties. Penalties been killing Westwood.
Well, that changes the tempo because every time Westwood goes up a little bit, a penalty hurts them, and back they come.
You had two situations in this half on inside the 10 on both places. You cannot penalties kill you. And gives the mojo to the other team. Always. Well, now you got to play defense.
So now the ball is sitting on the 8-yard line. First and goal for Demarest.
You hate to talk about penalties, but God almighty.
It's all part of the game.
Oh, absolutely. And the other team is taking advantage on the penalties.
You have to. You have to.
Well, you take...
Argenziano keeps the ball, and he's tackled from behind. Looks like Dada. And we're at the minute mark.
6-yard line.
The ball is inside the 10. Inside the 10. I believe it's the 8-yard line.
I would say 6.
Pitch out here to Matola. Matola tried to break a tackle, couldn't. Nice stop.
The bulldozer makes the stop.
Well, that was a saving stop by Baez. Saving stop.
Would have been a
That's
score.
touchdown.
Touchdown.
Third down and goal.
Third and goal.
Argenziano calling signals. Plenty of time. Matola. Argenziano wants to run for it. And he stopped. Dada. Benny Dada got him. And it's a 4th down now. With 11 seconds to go. Let's see what Coach Viola.
You got to kick a field goal.
I believe you do. But
I kick a field goal.
who knows? Let's see what the ball is.
It's about the 3-yard line, I believe.
With 11.8 left in the
I don't know.
3-yard line. You can see the.
Yep, there it is. It's going to be 4th down and goal from the 3-yard line.
I take the field goal right here. Now you play a second half game with the field goal.
I got a feeling
I don't. You think they're going to go? Nah, I don't.
everything says you kick the field goal with 11 seconds.
You got a great kicker.
Because if you don't make it, and Westwood's getting the ball back at the second half. So
they're still talking.
that's a lot of talking to kick a field goal, huh?
Obviously. Well, you know what it is. He's probably saying, look, I got a couple of running back that can run in.
It's coming out the kick. There's going to be a kick here.
How about a fake field goal? Snap and go in.
Gotta be careful. Miller will kick. Snap, down, kick up, and it is
Good.
good.
20-yard field goal by.
So, with 11.8 seconds to go,
From the
we
three.
are all tied at 13-13 here at Westwood. Wow, what a game, huh? What a game, what a game, what a game. And we got another half to go.
Well, you got to now. You have to start planning what you're going to be doing in the second half. But I like to be a fly in the Oak locker room and just to see him talking about these penalties. Penalties kills your games always. And it's good that you don't see who made the penalty, you know.
No. The high school, they don't mention it. We don't know. We don't know who. And if we did, we wouldn't tell you anyway.
Absolutely, you can't say. You got to come back. You got to come back strong. You know, you tell your kids right now in the dugout or in the locker room, you say, hey, guys, we've done everything wrong in this first half with penalties. We stop. We go up by a couple of scores.
True. 7 seconds to go on the button. I don't think they're going to kick it short to right hell again.
No. No, this is going to go all the way back. I think. How about an onside kick? One of their scores, right? Yeah, Squibbler.
Now the clock starts. This is Mays. Mays on his feet. And that'll do it. Clock runs out. 13-13 will be the score at the half between Demarest and Westwood. You are watching exclusive coverage of this game by WCTV, the all-volunteer access group from the Township of Washington.
On 2018 Westwood Cardinal cheerleaders, coached by Brittany Rubino.
Three, two, one. Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning, straight to the top of Get the number, hard as I can. Keeping her life, rapping the land. Brother, Mario. What's my homie, Mario? Yeah, they call me Cardi B. I run that cardio. Three, two, why don't you just take me in the middle? I'm losing my just a little. So why don't you just take me in the middle? And then you say my name.
Well, we're back here. We're going to get ready for the second half. We're about a minute and a half away. We are all tied 13-13. John, it's been an exciting, crazy, back-and-forth game here at Westwood High School.
Unbelievable game. A lot of field goals right now. I mean, the game started with a field goal. Jason Levy had a 38-yarder, unofficial, made it 3-0. Then you had Miller comes back with a field goal for 31 yards, 3-3. Then Westwood on a short kick went the distance for a touchdown by Rydell, 65-yarder. Extra point was good. They were up 10-3. Then they went ahead 13-3 with Constantine kicks a field goal. Then Marinaro, I should say Marinaccio. Marinaro was the play for Minnesota. 78-yard Marinaccio made it 13-9. 13-10 with the extra point, and then a 13-yard field goal made 13-13 at half.
Here we are, Westwood, Demarest, 13-13. We're going to show you this. This is what the football players are wearing when they came out in the second half. It's a pin to support cancer for Mrs. Karubi, who has been battling it, and she's doing a wonderful job, and she has our prayers, and we know she will do well. And all the football players have it on their helmets, and I think the cheerleaders are wearing it also. So this is being passed around all over Westwood. We are ready for the second half here on the campus of Westwood High School, where Westwood and Demarest are all tied 13-13. And this should be, as we say, this is going to be an interesting half. Don't go anywhere. And if you saw the game, sit back and see it again. Another squib kick. Coming down, taken by Brown. And he gets across the 40-yard line where he's pushed back. Westwood will take over, 1st and 10.
At the 35.
I believe right on the 40-yard line.
Let's see where they're going to put the ball. The ball is spotted right on the 40. So
40
Westwood
yard
will
line.
take over, 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line. Crowd is settling in. It's getting cooler here. Is cooler the word or colder?
Cooler.
The wind is blowing right in my face. Wind advisory is coming up. We got to get out of here before we get blown off this perch. Mace comes out to the right. Karubi is calling signals. Hands off to Giordano. Giordano has a hole, and he falls across the 45
8 yards.
to the 48-yard line.
Tackled by number 9, this young man, Matola. Jack Matola.
He came in with 78 tackles.
He's gotten about 6 or 7 more.
We told a story about De Palma from Brian De Palma. I think his first name was Brian. From
Yeah.
DePaul last year. We couldn't believe that this kid could go 20 tackles a quarter until we saw the final game at Giant Stadium.
Unbelievable.
And we had, I think, like 18 tackles with a half a quarter to go.
But on that team, he had free reins.
Oh,
he would go for the ball, and they'd play 10 on 11.
He talk about a tackling machine.
He's up at Boston College,
Yes,
I believe.
I hear he's playing too.
He should be. He's got a knack for the ball.
This is Karubia. Karubia falls across the 45-yard line for a first down. There's a big hole on the left-hand side.
That was a nice move. And to me, a quarterback has the ball and get right through it. And a first down.
Ball spotted at the Norseman 44.
The big game tonight is
Yeah, you have a lot of games
it's
today.
the-
Everybody's
it's-
playing for next week.
it's Rutherford Heights. Karubia wants to throw out to Rydell. Rydell loses one and fights his way for a
About
couple
2-3
of yards.
yards.
Rydell with the reception breaks the tackle
Looks
behind the line of scrimmage.
I believe number 5.
Fights his way for 2. 2nd down and 8.
Oh, you like this? 48 degrees in Ohocus. What's it over here?
Well, here
Hey,
it's
no.
probably 28.
We have to talk to our meteorologist.
Yeah, he's probably in Florida.
He's probably sleeping.
Probably his wife is giving us the temperatures.
Karubi is back. Watch. Has Rydell down the middle. Still going. Inside the
8-yard
10-yard line.
Stopped by
Stevie
number
Rydell.
2. Number 2 at saving tackle, Benichet. What a great throw to Rydell. And now no penalties.
That was a bullet, and Rydell was kind of
In
crossing
the
pattern.
seam of the offense.
Couldn't throw it any better. Here comes Giordano. like a ping pong ball. He's bouncing around as he gets inside the 10-yard line.
I say about the
5,
4-yard line.
second and goal. And they mark it at the aforementioned 4.
Full spotted on the 4.
And this is really his time.
I tell you what, that pass from Karubia to
That was thrown
Rydell.
beautiful.
Woo!
Nice bullet pass in the seam of the zone, as they say. Right there, and only him to catch it.
Rydell. This is going to be Karubia. And Karubia
Knocking
gets
on
to
the door.
about the 1-yard line.
Stop by number 9.
Here, another,
Matola. Jack Matola.
and Matola may walk out of here with 90 tackles at this rate.
All right, here comes the
Quarterback keep. Goes into the goal. Close. No signal. Now
Number 10.
touchdown.
1-yard run.
Karubia falls in.
Karubia, 1-yard run.
So Westwood
TD.
marches 60 yards very quickly.
Makes
In just about 3 minutes.
19-13, waiting for the kick. Westwood.
Constantine will kick. Westwood has a man missing on the field. He was just yapping away over there. Snap down, kick is up, and it is good. So with 9:04 to go, Westwood on a 60-yard run, highlighted by a long pass from Karubia to Rydell, take a 20-13 lead over Demarest. You are watching WCTV, the All-Volunteer Access Group from the Township of Washington.
And here's your play as Karubia takes the ball with the mammoth offensive line. Going in, they're pushing him. Now watch this. And now he walks. He says, get out of here. I'm going to go out here. Here's my ball. Let me go home. Touchdown, Karubia. Look at it. You can't knock me down.
It's tough to get him, because he's around all these players and they hide and they're trying to grab him and he's hiding behind the players. When you got like a half a yard to go, that's kind of tough. Yeah.
Boy, that was that win right there. It's from the north, by the way, the wind.
It's going to be out of the northeast, and then we got problems.
My goodness.
Line drive kick, one of the few ones, bounding around. And it's got to be picked up, and it is by
about the
Benjay.
7.
And he makes something out of nothing. He gets up to the 25-yard line.
That's 18 yards on the return
Yeah.
from the 7.
All right.
As he gingerly went up the line to the 27, I believe.
So 1st and 10 now. Let's see what Demarest can do.
24, I'm sorry.
Their first series in the second half. Joe Gambardella, the assistant coach, putting up and down the sidelines.
Hey,
He's gonna-
listen, you
he's
got to
gonna-
stay warm.
He's going to stay warm. He's going to move out to
I can't
Wisconsin.
believe it. I can't believe it.
Gene Demarest is working. Look at that, 81 degrees in
That's
Vegas.
where I'm going.
Where, Las
54,
Vegas?
Atlantic City. That's Sunday, Monday.
And this is Marinaccio for a couple
I have
of
to
yards.
celebrate my birthday, Larry. I'm celebrating my birthday down in Atlantic City.
First down and 5 yards to go.
It's nice
Or
and
second
row.
down and 5. Marinaccio picked up 5.
Well, you got to stop this. You got to stop this juggernaut.
Argenziano hands off to Marinaccio. And he's got some room. And he gets up to the 40-yard
A
line.
saving stop by number 52 for Westwood.
And that kid's
Just-
played that kid's played well, Morrison.
Kean Fraser Morrison. When you have two names, you got to play good. You know that.
Tackled by Keon Fraser Morrison.
Hey, Salzburg, who's going there?
Salzburg.
And Marinaccio tackled by Dada.
Marinaccio tackled immediately by Dada.
Hey, look at that. It's 8:35 in Beijing. They're having breakfast. Maybe they're watching us.
No. Well, he got a big play here. And all of them are big plays here.
2nd down and 7 yards to go.
On the 42.
Cody comes out to the left.
Trips.
Tola is in the slot here of the 3. Argenziano, and there's a penalty.
Hey, a penalty against Demarest.
Demarest better to get the bug that Westwood had.
Oh, my goodness. You know what? When you have a lot of substitution, this happens. You got people that get hurt, so it takes time to get back into the swing of things. But penalties kill.
Yeah, now it's 2nd down and 13, 14 yards to go.
And the wind is picking up.
Ah,
And it's not the Santiano wind either. Not
I-
that warm
other
wind.
than, other than football, I don't like this time of year. Marinaccio's going around the and he's knocked out of bounds. Rydell and company
Was
with
that little statue?
Yeah, it looked like one of those Statue of Liberty
Statue
plays.
of Liberty, yeah.
Yep.
I always used to like that because you look like the guy was putting the ball up and somebody come picking it up, and off they went to the races.
All right, 3rd down and 9 yards to go for Demarest. The ball's on the 41-yard line.
Yeah, they want the crowd. Is the bulldozer.
Is revving up the crowd. Matola in motion. Argentiano wants to throw.
What a time.
Right down the middle. Incomplete. It was intended for number 3, Sean Vettis. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and a punting.
He's a freshman, by the way.
Yeah.
Sean Battis, I believe. 6'2", 175.
Argentiano going back to punt. Is he punting?
It looks like it. Yep.
Yeah.
I think 4th down, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 4th and 9.
Got to be careful. He may throw the ball.
No, not now.
Nice kick.
Don't let it bounce.
Mays lets it bounce. Picks it up.
That was good.
And Mays gets across the 30-yard line.
Look at that. High stepping.
So Westwood will take over. They lead 20-13 with 6:32 to go.
You got to keep going right here, Larry. You're on a roll. You scored the first time you had the ball. You got to get a good lead because Demarest will come back. The Norsemen don't fool around.
Marinaccio could hit from anywhere.
Oh. And Argentiano and Matola. They have some players.
Mays comes out to the right. Ranoff out to the left. Rubia calling signals.
Nice play.
This is Baez. Baez slips one, slips another, and he gets
The
to the
Bulldogs.
45-yard line. Nicky Baez, the bulldozer.
The bulldozer.
Hey, that's what his mother had told us to call him. Let's make sure everybody knows what we're doing here.
Hey, listen. We can come up with bulldozer.
we
We
didn't
don't
come
care.
up with that. Nah, we need time.
You're right. We haven't had too many nicknames. We have about 8 or 9 of them.
1st and 10. Here comes Giordano.
IB
And Giordano's lucky. Look at him. Bangs in, and he picks up 3 yards by
to about
running
the
into the defender.
49-yard line.
He gets as much punishment as he gets.
You know what it is? He waits, and then you could see, I'm going to give as much as I'm receiving.
You know, John, I was just thinking, just looking, if Giordano could throw the ball at all.
Oh, my God. Wouldn't that be something?
Well, if they run that play, the entire team came up to get Giordano.
And now, remember, Anderson was the one who originated that pass play.
Bob Anderson from
Bob
Army.
Anderson,
Army?
absolutely. From the halfback position.
Now,
run- and
Giordano
throw
got
it.
4 yards out of that. Here goes Giordano again. Puts his head down and falls
Close to a first down. Short.
by 2 yards.
Yeah. We got a good view here. Yep. A yard plus.
So 3rd down and 2. A long 2.
Yeah, they put it back 2-2. You're right. They moved it back on the marker.
I think they're going to run the same play.
Why not?
Giordano, he got it.
First down and more.
He willed his way across the 45-yard line.
Westwood.
I guess Benachet, number 2, was in the area. But this is good. You run the ball, you run the clock down. You've already taken down about seven minutes. You need another score. You need a little buffer zone, as they say.
So 1st and 10. Karubia. Wide open. It's Baez. And Baez hits touchdown. Nicky Baez.
From the 44-yard touchdown.
Nicky Baez hits a slant pass over the middle.
Baez.
And the bulldozer bumps it in.
What a nice pass by Karubia.
Hey, Karubia's throwing some passes here today.
In the seam of the defense. Nice spiral.
They gotten back and Karubia delivered it perfectly.
Now, no penalties, guys, please. Thank you. I'm going to have to be in charge of removing penalties. That'd be good. Wouldn't that be a good job?
Kick is up, and it is good. So 2 touchdowns on 2 possessions in the second half takes Westwood to a 27-13 lead over Demarest.
Karubia had both. Ran one, and here comes the replay, as always. WCTV replay. The 44-yarder. Look at that pass as he breaks in the seam of the zone. A beautiful pass by Karubia to the bulldozer. As he puts the ball on the sideline, he says, "This is all mine." Good thing I got the new nickname. The bulldozer takes it 44 yards and a touchdown.
Nicky Baez. Saw his brother outside before the game.
Yes.
Steve Baez, yeah. Had a nice chit-chat with him. I can't believe he finished college. Oof.
Unbelievable.
There he is.
Larry, everybody's finishing college now. But
You know what they are? That's Mason Baez. We getting old.
we're getting old, or we are old.
We are.
We're ancient.
A big kick coming down. This is Marinaccio. He's got 1 man to beat. It's a touchdown.
A touchdown.
There we go. Wait a minute. 1 man's going after him, and he's in for a touchdown. Wow. No penalties, no flags.
I'm not sure the distance.
Oh, that
By
had
at least
to be
80.
close to 90 yards.
2-yard kickoff.
Wow, we've had some unbelievable. They're not going to kick the ball deep anymore.
No, you got to switch.
We'll get that replay and get the total
We
yards.
got to get the yardage.
Marinaccio, he could run. He had a 78-yard run, and we're going to put this near 90. Give or take
close
a few
to
here and
90.
there. So just like that, it's 27-19 with the PAT. And boy, what a game have we caught here. Woo! Don't go anywhere. Don't go for popcorn.
No bathroom.
Kick is up is good.
No good. No good.
Oh, no good. I beg your pardon. That's a big miss. Miller
Off
missed.
to the left.
So he went left, 27-19.
All right, let's see that kickoff return act.
Nice and slow.
All right, now I want to see where he picks it up. He picks it up. There it is.
Ooh,
On the
5.
8-yard line. 8-yard line. Right. 92 yard. 92 yard on the kickoff return for Marinaccio. He stopped in the middle and had a little Coke, a little ice cream.
There he goes. He gets around. There's the blocks right
Oh,
there.
unbelievable. But look at that. He eliminated, but right there,
Ooh.
great block by. No, it was with the 3.
And now he's got blocking in front of him
Now
with
he
his
got a good
speed.
seal block right there. As 30 gets knocked out, look at that great block, turnaround. And now the speed of Marinaccio.
And that's it. Right there, he's gone.
I tell you, he's got to be at about a 10-800. Marinaccio, look at this.
Daly almost caught him. Look at
Yes.
Daly going after him.
Look at that speed, though. Both of them. That's a race. So we gave an official 92-yard kickoff return by Marinaccio.
And he had 78 yards. And look at Daly making a real effort here.
Look at
He
that.
tried. He gave it a shot.
So it's
Well,
back
here we
to,
go again.
It's back to 8. A Squibbler, you got to pick it up.
And it goes out of bounds, so that'll be a penalty.
They'll put it on a 45 or a re-kick.
Yep.
Let's see.
Let's see what they put. They'll put the ball on the.
I think the 45.
Yeah, I think so.
Or they could ask re-kick. I would not. I would take the ball on.
I'd take the ball.
Wait, where's he going with the ball?
He's running away with it. That's the game's over. We go home.
Oh, he's going to 35? Yes. Oh, no, the penalty. You get a 5-yard penalty, I believe.
Here goes the 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
So the ball's marked at the 40. First and 10 for Westwood. They lead 27-19.
They need a score.
I mean, you got to keep scoring. Both teams have to keep scoring. And when the game's over, you look at the scoreboard and see who won. Wow, Hasbro-Kaiser's beating Rutherford big.
For the championship of their league.
Here comes Brown. Oh, Brown is hitting the hole and stopped.
That was number 49, it looks like. Miles Corder. He only had 68 tackles coming into this game.
The linebacker.
Corderer.
It looks like Denver's got that sweep kind of diagnosed as Giordano got hits for 5 yards.
Well, you know, you run the play several times, they're going to be doing it. It looks like they took out the big guy. No, there he is. No, he's still in the middle, the nose guard.
This is Mays. Mays gets away. He's down the sidelines. One man to beat. His speed's got to break it. He does.
Touchdown.
He's going. Touchdown. Touchdown. 60 yards.
58 from the
60.
42.
The 40 in.
All right, I'll give him 60.
Christian Mays scores a 60-yard touchdown. And back and forth and back we go. As he caught the ball, a short pass, and went down the sidelines, and his speed outraced everyone and went in for a touchdown.
Unbelievable play. I'll tell you what, this game, hey, listen, hold your seats down. This game, we're going to have scoring on top of scoring. And the extra points are critical.
They're not hitting 5-yard passes. They're hitting 60, 70, 80, 90.
92.
Look at this.
Fake.
Throws in, and it's
2
good for
points.
2. And a penalty comes flying in. Rydell caught the pass from
Hold up.
Baez. Let's see what the penalty's going to be.
They had a 2-point conversion. Let's wait.
And it's going to be against Demarest. What is it? Touchdown.
2 points.
2 points. Personal foul. Roughing the passer against Demarest. The passer was, can you believe it? Baez.
And that's 15, right? 15.
And Rydell caught the pass for 2 points. And now it's 35-19. We can't keep up with this.
No, this is Mays saying, I can do it too. You know, everybody's running 60 yards. Look at that.
He knocked off Mariaccio.
What a race. Look at that. My goodness. These guys they're all going to be tired. Nobody's going out tonight, by the way.
I don't think they go out at all.
So it's 35-19 after the 2-point conversion by Rydell.
So Rydell is getting into the mix.
This has been.
What a game.
Forget about defense.
What a game.
I like offense.
And we got a quarter and a half to go.
You know what? 16 points is not. Hey, 16 points is not enough to win this game.
No, the way these guys are playing.
Oh, the missed kick.
That missed kick is going to be big.
Oh, that's big. Now this is 35.
This is Constantine, isn't it?
35 is not. No, 35 is Levy.
Levy.
They're making us make mistakes, you know.
35,
One guy
34.
comes in, 32. What? No, Constantine is 30.
That's it, yeah. And here we go again.
Oh, good bouncer.
Bounces it around.
Oh, watch
There
this.
he goes.
Got,
And he
You
goes
got
to the
room.
outside.
you got room.
And he's tackled at the 25-yard line. So Marinaccio's tackled on the
84 on the
25-yard
stop.
line.
Zach Rahman.
You know, John, we don't see too many 5 and 10-yard plays, do we?
No. What we have to do, we got to put down. I have a problem with the lower where the yard markers are.
Peniel Demarest, they're going to back him up.
Well, all of a sudden, Demarest is having penalties. Hey, guys.
The bug bit them.
Oh, this is a big penalty. Pushing back.
Yeah,
This could be Marinaccio time.
it could be another 90-yard run.
The ball is on the inside the 10, on about the 9.
So here we go.
91 yards.
Matola comes out to the left. Throw out here, incomplete. It was intended for Matola.
Pass incomplete.
Yeah, he leads the team in catches.
So we
As
get
a
a chance.
tight end.
We get a chance to catch our breath with 4:01 to go.
I think we should have a little water.
Go down to your car, see what you can find.
Aqua.
Better
No, we can't bring the other bottle.
you better check that water. I don't know.
It could be.
You're smiling a lot. And he's dropped. He's
Zach.
dropped. Benny Dada.
Benny and a jet. Da-da. You ready? Benny and a jet. Da-da. That white lightning.
You better stop drinking that water.
Benny and the dad. As the dad is in front of us.
How am I going to explain to you to Peg when I get you home? He drank water.
Yeah. Can you believe she left that bottle in there? We're going to have to give in that carriage, we're going to have to put a bottle.
Down, way down. It looks. Fires way downfield. It's going to be intercepted. And intercepted down there.
33.
Mays with the interception.
Willie Mays. Hey.
So
INT.
Westwood's going to have great field position. I don't know what they said at halftime, but Westwood came out a different team.
We better check their water. They may have found the bottle of wine there. So the ball is going to be placed on, looks like, what,
42-yard line?
42-yard line?
Here we go, 42. You think we could have a slow drive?
No, this is unbelievable.
There goes Karubia. Boom.
Stopped by 9. As you see the quarterback getting back to number 16, who's been throwing great passes, throws it downfield.
He couldn't step into it. He had pressure up front.
Yeah, the ball wasn't, but great positioning by Hayes.
And there he goes.
He seals off the receiver, makes the catch, and an interception around the 40-yard line.
So now it's second down and 11.
Oh my God, I think the train is coming. Boom, boom. Are we in Hackensack, Larry?
Giordano has blockers, cuts inside, and may get it back to the original line of scrimmage where it'll be a 3rd and long.
Stopped by number 49, Miles Cordero.
No, he's not getting, he didn't get back to the original line of scrimmage.
A loss of about a yard. 11 goes out for Westwood. We got to make sure. George Sengers, that's he lives up by Gene Demarest, next door, I guess.
Under 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. 3rd down and 11. Karubia has the signal.
Hey, the Bulldozer has been playing great
Oh,
today.
yeah, what a game by us.
Hey, listen, we needed a nickname. That's right. Now he's the Bulldozer.
Karubia. Rydell has it. And Rydell going to knocked out of bounds on about the 33-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th down and short.
Corubia is having one heck of a game
Ooh, he's
passing.
throwing the heck out of the ball.
Oh, the ball is spiral. Perfect throws. There he is, number 15. That's not Corubia, but
That's
that's
Rydell.
Rydell. And he likes when Corubia throws the pass.
So now it's 4th down and 2 yards
2
to
yards.
go. Clock is running or stopped
You got
without a bounds. Here we go. Corubia tries to keep her, and that's not going to make it. And he's thrown back, and Demarest holds on that quarterback keep.
Demarest not fooled on the play.
So
Turnover
Corubia can't get the first down as Demarest steps up and stops him. So they take over 1st and 10.
Over.
and it's a 16-point differential.
So Westwood, who had great field position,
127.
couldn't make anything happen.
Well, you got to take a little break because we're going to have a problem up here. We got to have a little more water, Larry. That'll take care of us. It is. It's Poland water.
Yeah.
It's got my name on it, too.
There goes Marziano. And it looks like Giordano had him.
Yep.
So Marinaccio's dropped. We'll see where the spot is. I don't think he got much.
Imagine that law firm.
Loss on the play.
You could have Marinaccio,
Giordano.
Argenziano, and Mottola. And we're going to throw in, who else can we throw in?
They'd never lose an argument.
No, and Zambetti. And they got the Mano Negra
They would never lose an argument.
from Sicily. Nice fake.
Marziano looks,
Oh,
looks, nobody open, wants to run. Gets away from one, boom, and he's hit hard.
Oh, that's a bulldozer!
Boy, did the bulldozer whack him.
I'll tell you, the mother must have done it. The bulldozer!
Giordano with a
Number 2, bulldozer!
down at 9.
We had to talk with the mother. Mom,
Bulldozer, bulldozer, bulldozer.
you know what's going to happen? Every mom's going to talk to us. Kid's playing fantastic.
What a game!
Could be his best game I've ever seen him play, that I've seen him play. And just
Oh.
number one, looks, throws, has his man in the seam.
First
And
down.
it's a first down.
Is
Papers
this
are
you,
flying.
mine? I don't know whose paper.
Everything is flying. And that should be the end of the third quarter, and it is. So 3
Unbelievable.
quarters are in the book.
Demarest.
And it's 35-19 Westwood over Demarest. You are watching WCTV, the All Volunteer Group from the Township of Washington.
Lead Demarest Norseman 35-19.
So we're on 21-yard line. There's somebody trying to get in here.
All right, third down. Third down in the fourth quarter.
Right.
Somebody trying to get in is
On the
right.
21st.
Arziano looks, fires, has his man. And he is dropped shy of a first down.
About 3 yards short. At least 3 yards. Punting.
Let's see why they called timeout here. Did he make a first down?
No, it's about 4 yards short.
Well, I don't know why they called.
It's more than 4 yards short. It's
What-
13 yards.
I don't know why the clock stopped. Somebody called timeout? I guess somebody called a timeout.
But now it's 4th down.
It's fourth. Someone had to call a timeout because the
Yeah,
clock stopped.
everybody's hanging out.
I don't know who called timeout. I didn't see
Somebody could be hurt. They're getting some water. This has been one exciting football game. And it's not the water that's making it exciting.
it. John, that play was the end of the fourth quarter. The
Boy,
time
what-
must be a little off here.
It's 11:46 to go in the fourth quarter.
But they're changing sides. Are you confused as I am?
Why are they changing side?
Okay. Let's see. That was the end. That was the end of the third quarter. We are in the fourth quarter now.
Oh, okay. Because I saw 11:46.
The clock was a little off. Now
All
it's
right,
fixed.
hey,
That's how we got.
you know that water has been spreading around.
You know, it's It's not hard to get confused up here. All right. It's going to.
Now it's punting.
Now it's fourth
oh,
down
you had
in
to
the fourth
switch. You
quarter.
had to switch, right.
Okay, the kick is coming down. It's going to be short. And it's going to go at about the 40-yard line where Westwood will take over.
On the 40.
First and 10 in the fourth quarter with 11:49 to go.
Right. Yeah,
And
our
now we
sound
have,
was going
and
crazy.
we have the penalty.
Oh, something different. No, it hasn't been. Third quarter's been great. A couple of penalties against Demarest, none against Westwood.
Let's see what this is going to be.
$15-yard penalty against Westwood.
Yeah, so that's what it is. It's a penalty. So they'll mark another penalty.
To the 25-yard line.
What do you figure? They got about 60 yards of penalties?
More than that. Yeah. Right now,
Well, they had 3 holding
our
penalties.
sound is going caca.
All right, it's first and 10 on the 25-yard line.
That's a big penalty.
Yeah.
So 35-19, 16-point differential to start the fourth quarter. 11:49 to go. We're ready to go, Larry.
Yeah, a little confusing up here with the clock, the headsets, and everything, but we settled it all out.
Yeah,
now.
it's the weather.
It don't take much to confuse us. All right, Karubi is calling signals.
And he's starting from the
Mays is in
26-yard
motion.
line.
Hand to Mays. He's going around the right side, looking for a block. He got one.
He got
He's
more
in the
than
clear.
that.
He's still going.
26
He's
yard.
at the 20.
20.
And he's picked up at the 40-yard line. He was on his way for another
From the
touchdown.
26, 24, 34, 35 yards. But if he doesn't fall, that would have been 76-yard run.
We have an injured player who saved the touchdown.
A shoestring tackle.
We'll be back to make sure that young man is fine.
Marinaccio.
Marinaccio. All right, we're ready. Marinaccio was injured. He made the saving tackle on Mays, or else that was going for another touchdown. First and 10 now. Baez in motion.
From the
Hand
40.
off to Giordano. And he's on his feet. He's got women. He's
down.
going to go to the goal line. He's at the
He's
10,
got-
5, and
Oh,
knocked out of
to the
bounds just
1.
shy of a touchdown. Maybe the 1 or 2 yard line.
1 yard line. 2 yard line.
So Giordano gets it down to the 2.
What a run.
Finally, tackle out of bounds.
And guess what,
There's a
John?
flag.
Guess what?
Demarest.
Guess what? Another holding penalty on Westwood, and they'll mark it from where it was done.
Oh,
the
yeah,
hold.
15 yards.
And there we go. We're at the 25. We're at the 30. And the ball, instead of being on the 2 yard line, is now on the 29-yard line.
That's the first big penalty in the second half, though. In the second half?
All game.
Oh, yeah, but I'm saying second
Oh,
half,
second
one
half.
penalty. So at least they straighten a little bit out. But that's where you make a mistake. You go down to the 2 yard line on that play. And what happens, then the mojo goes to the defense.
Yeah. Giordano has a block up front, and he falls across the 30,
49,
to
stop.
about the 27-yard line.
And that's Corderer, Miles Corderer.
Tackled by Riley.
Corderer, what a ball player. Nice job for them. Number 49.
So second down. I like that Giordano. He picked up 4 yards. Looked like he got nothing.
You know what he does? When he gets hit, he dives, and he picks up a yard or so.
Karubia back. Lobs one downfield. Incomplete. Renoff was there. Along with Tyler.
That was a nice Ranoff, right? Or Ranoff. 21, number 11, yeah. A junior. Ranoff, I guess.
Yeah, Renoff.
Ranoff, yeah. So still it's 16-point differential.
So now it's third down.
You need, I think, if you're rooting for Westwood, you need at least another score.
Giordano's to the left of Carubia. They gave it to Giordano. He's going around the right side. Stays on his
Breaks it
feet.
through.
Somehow he gets by, and he goes in. And guess what, John? A touchdown
33 yards.
and a penalty.
Another penalty.
Let's see what it is.
Flag on the play.
This is going to take points off the board.
Holding Cardinals.
A holding penalty. That's the 5th holding penalty deep in territory.
You know, you take a game and you do this stuff, sooner or later it bites you. That could have been, I mean, here the young man goes.
He went to the goal line twice. Well, the only thing you can say is that maybe because the hold allowed him to make that play.
I'm leaving that alone. Well, here, they're talking right now. Maybe they'll change it.
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
They're just deciding where the
ball
ball
should
goes.
be.
Holding.
Holding.
Third down. So Giordano takes it in for a touchdown, and it's wiped out by a holding penalty.
So third on the 31-yard line.
I don't know what it is here. I really don't.
No.
Carubia
Nice throw.
catches it to Mays, and Mays tries to get
To
in.
about the 7.
The ball is down to the side. That's a first down. So Carubia with another throw.
I tell you, Carubia is having what a game. What a game Carubia is having from
tell
the
you what,
quarterback spot.
Their specialty players are really doing good, and the offensive line is giving Carubia time to survey the field.
You know that, Larry? Absolutely. You know, the return of Dada and the improvement of the young men that played when Dada was away have done a great job in there, giving a lot of time to the quarterback. And there we
Here
go.
goes Giordano.
Touchdown!
And he goes in. And there's no penalties, and he gets in.
4-yard touchdown.
It took him twice, but he did it. So Giordano took 2 shots at it, but he got in. He was going to get in one way or another.
That was a 4-yard run. My God, that young man, he's going to go to bed as soon as he goes home tonight.
You know, John, just,
This is a game.
after this kick, I just want to say something.
This is a crazy game, Larry.
Oh, it's a great game.
Oh,
Constantine will try the PAT. Snap, down, up, kick, and it's good. The ball was tipped.
42-19.
42-19 with 9:44 to go. Westwood wins. John, could you imagine how Westwood,
Without the
how much
penalty.
better they would have been tonight if they just cut their penalties off?
Let's take the look at this play right now. Well, we're going to the scoreboard.
If they didn't have penalties
They would have 60, 65 points.
with 9 minutes to go.
Right. I mean, this is the best offense I've seen. Here's your replay. Now watch this. Carubia is having a day quarterbacking. Now he's getting the actual call from the sideline. Everybody's listening to the play.
And that was the replay.
Now we go to the cheer play. The cheerleaders are, here we go.
Now we got the replay.
All right. And now you're going to have the handoff to number 32,
There he goes.
Giordano. He's got the ball on the right-hand side. Nice. Can't see any more flags. And now he cuts in nicely right here as the individual and he hurdles him to score. Nice job by number 32, Giordano. And there's Emily.
Emily's keeping warm.
So it's 42-19 with 9:44 to go.
But I'm just wondering how much better West would be. Just all they have to do is just cut the penalties down.
Well, that's what you got to do whoever you play next week.
Yeah, they are definitely playing. So Westwood takes the play, runner down at the 32-yard line.
Number
And
11,
that was Matola.
Sengers, George Sengers made the tackle. Well, now you just got to play some defense.
There's
Oh.
Nick. Hey, Nick, you cold?
He looks like he's in Alaska.
It's not even, we haven't gotten to 30 degrees yet.
Look at that.
Look at Lou.
Look at
Lou's
Lou.
not
Lou's not
cold.
cold. He's not cold.
Cold? Nah. Whoa, what a hit. Benny Dada split the
Big
gap.
sack.
Woo.
I tell you, we got to do something about the in and out of the.
Yeah, he hit.
Yeah, you guys, we're gonna lose our hearing.
Lose it. We lost it.
I know, but this is going in and out.
This will drive you nuts.
I know that. And that was a sack. That was the number 4 sack for Dada.
That was a classic hit, and we have a timeout. Something's up. Are they looking at the clock? Oh, there's Ida. You cold, Ida?
Yes.
Yes. They're going to change the clock, I think.
They're gonna put more time on the clock.
Or something.
I like to really get total penalty yardage today. What would you say?
9:08.
9:08.
That's what they're saying.
Clock is 9:08 right now. There it is. 9:08. Okay. Oh, that's a 9:00. 9.
That's 9 hours. I'm saying,
We're not staying in 9 hours.
we're not staying 9 hours.
I'm out of here. I got to celebrate my birthday. 9 hours, mamma mia.
We'd be like in China. We go for breakfast. All right. Second down. Artiziano looks, fires, incomplete. Looked like it was intended for Matola. Rydell was in the vicinity.
It's been, I'll tell you, what a game, though. Excitement. Look at that. And the Bulldozers trying to get the crowd to cheer.
I'm sorry?
I think.
All right, so it's third down and 14 yards to go.
I see Home Depot in there next to Dada. 62-9. Look, you got 2 down linemen. Oh, high snap.
Snap is long pass downfield.
Oh, we got.
And they're going to call a penalty.
That's a good penalty if they call it.
Yeah, that's a penalty.
It's only 15 yards.
And a first down.
Right. It's only 15 yards. That's right.
They got tangled, but the way Baez was, it was going to be called on him.
That's the best penalty then. You had to take a penalty. He pushed him. A little body, not much, but hey.
Nah, that penalty.
You got to do that. You don't want to give the guy
That's inadvertent.
65 yards.
Yeah.
But you do it to minimize the problem.
Yeah. So it's first down now for Demarest.
You know they're going to pass from now on. with
They got
8:47
they
to
have
go.
to fire the ball all over the place.
Inside hand.
And Giano has it. Like I said, they're going to be passing the ball
I
all
know,
over the place.
They won. So number 16, who's also one of the big running back, Argenziano, he averages about 6 yards per carry normally.
Second down and 6.
Second down, 6 yards to go. The ball's right in front of us on the 47-yard line. Argenziano has it, has room, steps up, and is dropped.
A sack.
Sack by number 75.
75, Mayak.
75, Tyler Meyer.
So Mayak with a sack. So Dada and Mack have sacks on these on this drive.
And you can see that they're starting to take some of the air out of Demarest right now. You know, we don't want to get too much wind here, though.
Not until this game's over.
Yes.
Wonder what next week it's going to bring.
You never know.
Snow?
I
Although
hope
they say
not.
it's going to be warm Thursday.
Well, then we'll be fine next Friday.
Yeah. Anziano looks, he's going to run for it. And he is dropped.
Number 4,
Will Borgensen.
Will Borgeson. He had 68 to start. He does a great job at the middle linebacker. A junior, right?
So it's a 4th down now. The ball is at the 49-yard line. Clock is running. 7 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game.
Clock still running.
Huh?
Valuable seconds are falling off the clock.
So it's 4th down.
It's
Empty backfield. Anziano looks, fires, has Matola for a 1st down as he falls to the 40-yard line.
stopped by number 53, Rakuski.
Number 53, Luke Rakuski.
Rakuski.
So 1st and 10 now. The clock will start as the referee puts it in play. And it is. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. Ziano keeps it. And he is stopped.
Probably a loss. Got to
Right.
give it to Rydell. A sack.
Rydell, he hit him. We wouldn't let him go. Just keep driving him back.
A sack.
Hey, Stevie Rydell played a nice game today, huh?
Absolutely. Made some key plays. Big tackles.
You know, you go up and down the line here, and
You have.
talk about the line, too. The offensive, defensive line for Westwood played well.
They've been playing great.
Ah.
And you know, initially with that big into 59 for Demarest, they did a great job on him. And imagine if they excluded the penalties that they had tonight.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, what a game they! What an offensive! We got to talk to the offensive coordinator, boy. My God, he put an offense in, and look at it.
Almost intercepted down there, and Depot was going after
And we
him,
got a flag.
and a flag went in. Let's see what they're going to call here.
Flag down on the play.
Well,
Let's see what they're going to call here. 1st down, roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer. 1st down, Demarest.
So instead of having a 4th down, they get a 1st down.
lot of penalties. Lot of penalties.
Got to be over 100 yards.
Oh, well over, Larry. Well over 100 yards. I say we're close to 200 yards.
What do they say? I'm not sure if I'm right about this, but every 100 yards is. No, that's. I'm trying to think what they say with penalties. Look at this. There's nobody
this-
out there. And quickly, Westwood closed the gap. Matola picked up about 8 yards.
And now you're giving a little momentum to Demarest.
2nd down and 1.
They score quickly here, onside kick. You could be knocking on the door.
Well, you never know. I mean, sure.
Hey.
I mean, 5 minutes to go. I'm just watching the coaches down there complaining about the last penalty. And we have a timeout on a call. Yeah, I guess if they were talking the way you have 100 yards penalties, like 6 points,
Oh.
cost you 6 points, 8 points, things like that. Westwood's got to have a lot of
But
penalties.
lately, Westwood has had a lot of penalties.
And big ones, 15.
Yeah. 4th down. I mean, you get a penalty on 4th down. It's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was wide open.
Yep.
That was Benishek. Yeah, and a couple of times they had down to the 1 yard line, had to come back.
Complete, intended for
And that was
Stefan.
Karubia on the defense.
So it's going to bring up a 3rd and short. We'll call it 3rd and 4
Third and 3.
with 4:45 to go in the game. 42-19, Westwood leads. So you figure if Westwood didn't have those
Oh, my
penalties, that you give them another 14 points.
Or at least.
That's
And
54
you may
points.
take some points off the other team.
Yeah, you would, yes.
Look
This
at
is
this.
Matola
Well,
as Westwood's giving yardage for time.
Tackled at the 4-yard
yeah,
line.
you had Karubia on the stop, and
Brought down by Karubia.
now you're on the 4-yard line, knocking on the door. 4:39 to go. You have a what? 13-point differential, right? Is my math, is that right? 42-19, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 23 points. Let me get the
3
right.
touchdowns.
Let me get the right. I have to do the right calculation.
Right decimal point. Right decimal point.
I had to go to my toes, Larry.
Stay off that water.
Maybe I should drink some more of that water.
That Poland spring water Mr. Mays brought up here. He's in there.
I'll tell you what.
Go ahead, have a stuff. Arziano keeps it, goes to the goal line.
Close to a touchdown on a one.
And no signal. Wow. How close can you get?
It's close.
Argenziano brought down at the
And the clock continues to run.
Yeah, you're right. I look at that. So you have 23-point differential after the Poland water took care of us. We're going to try to get some interviews.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the drop down there by Rydell on a big stop.
Another sack. Oh, he's hurt.
And Arziano got hurt. He shook up on that. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and goal.
Now, this may cause Demarest, if they lose this game, not to make the playoff, right?
You know, John, all the numbers come
Yeah.
in tonight and tomorrow.
Because
and
they're 4-4 right now. This would be 4-5.
I thought I could be wrong. I thought I saw them either 7 or an 8. And you never know.
I hope they get in.
Yeah, I hope so too.
They're a nice team, excellent quarterback, great receivers.
Inside 3 minutes.
I think Ricky is falling asleep on us.
Wake him up.
He's yawning away. He must be drinking some of that
High
water.
snap. Arziano looks, throws back. And it's broken up.
By number 33.
I tell you what, if Mays caught that ball, he might be going. He would have gone 100 yards.
Tell you, he's a heck of a ball player.
If
Willie Mays.
he knocked the ball away. But if he was able to come up with that and just take one step, that's 100 yards the other way.
Yeah, because he was right around the
goal
there. Line. But the ball was hanging a little bit.
So 2:39, 42-19,
Well,
Westwood leads.
With 23 points, I can say the game is in hand for Westwood.
I would venture that. Yeah.
At this point.
No matter what happens here,
This
Arziano looks, slips,
What?
slides.
Touchdown.
And he just
Touchdown.
forces himself in for a touchdown.
Number 16, Argenziano.
There he is. Do you know, John, that tells, I always look at that for a player.
Absolutely. He's a warrior. Oh, yeah.
They'll probably go for 2 points here.
Oh, yeah, they still have a shot here.
Well, yeah. Listen, there's always a shot until the clock says 0-0-0. You never know.
What offense today?
We've seen
Both
some.
teams?
We've seen some crazy things.
I can't believe the offense today. Now you got 2:31 to go.
And they
Now you're going for 2 points.
42-25 right now, and points were left on the board, on the field. Points were left on the field.
Yeah,
Are they going for 2 now?
absolutely.
Arziano on that 4th down play just willed himself in. Matola goes to motion. Arziano looks, throws back, has his man, and they're going to say good.
2 point.
2-point conversion is good.
It's good.
42-27.
That is
15-point differential.
So Vadas, the freshman, got the points.
2:31 left in the ball game.
Now if you're Westwood, you have to have a couple of first downs.
Yeah, maybe 1. That's about it. I don't know how many
What?
timeouts they have.
2:31. No,
Yeah.
you got some timeouts.
They got 3 timeouts. Oh, yeah. Don't need a first down.
Well, you're going to go onside kick.
Onside kick.
All right. A squibbler.
Let's see
Oh,
that.
this is some job.
Just a 2-point conversion, Jim.
And this is number 16, the quarterback, Argenziano. And now, in slow motion, it makes it so much easier for us to call the play. You know that.
Too bad it wasn't done in slow motion.
Now, he's going to run. He's thinking I can run.
Run.
It gives him an option.
Run.
And all of a sudden, he sees he's waving up there. The young man by himself at the end of the end zone jumps up, catches it 1 foot. Only 1 foot is in bounds.
Oh, the official was right there.
Perfect positioning by the official.
Here we go for the squib.
It's got to go squib.
And Stengos has it at the 50-yard line.
I thought he was going to go underneath the turf that time. He went down so hard.
So Westwood will take over at midfield. We have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. Westwood leads 42-27.
I hear something.
I'm going to help you out with your arithmetic, John.
No, we're doing all right. We had to go to my toes. My toes was the key on that arithmetic. Look at this, a calculator.
There you go, John.
All right, 27 and 15.
It's 15, so if they get the ball back,
40. All right.
they need 2 touchdowns.
So
and,
it's
and a
15.
2-point conversion.
Now, wasn't that easier than me throwing out things?
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ida. You see, I spent too much time in my carriage. All right.
So it's second down now, and
9.
9 yards to go. No timeout was called. I thought they had some timeouts they may want to use.
Well, now the clock is running again. Now the whistle blows.
So we're inside 2 minutes. We want to thank, thank, of course, Dan Vivino, the AD here at Westwood, for all the help he's given us. Dennis Hart and his wonderful staff, giving us information and who's playing, and give us a
Oh, it's been a
heads
great
up.
game.
Here goes Giordano. And Giordano still on his feet.
First down and more.
And he gets to the 35-yard line.
I'd like to know how many yards he's had tonight.
Combined.
Combined. Unbelievable.
With and without penalties.
Oh, without the penalty, forget about it. He's got
200 yards.
over 200.
So we want to thank everybody here. We want to thank the Touchdown Club for
Absolutely.
Louis Mays for bringing up some food here for us. Want to thank, of course, the Italian Touch and Mike and Gus for sending over some pizzas. Boy, we ate a lot
Oh, I
tonight.
just lost my
Thank
one
you
can.
all so very much. We want to make sure we don't forget anyone.
You can't. Who was
All the
that?
people here, we mentioned all our volunteers. We got them on the air. We saw them all. Want to thank them all. As soon as the game over, come up here to the press box.
And now we're
and
just
get
going
warm.
to put it in.
And we have and John, we have a penalty.
That's the other thing we'll have to come up with. How many penalties we had tonight?
Oh, about 57.
Illegal procedure.
Illegal, yeah.
And
We are going to try to get on the field and get some interviews.
you know the stats. We got more touchdowns.
All you had to do was snap the ball.
I know that we can't even with the snap.
Well,
Was it?
these are things you can clean up.
Oh, absolutely. Listen, this team they played is a Group 3, so they're going to make a lot of points in getting the win. They had 4 wins.
And
This should
that's
give
it.
them
That should just about do it. That will do it. So the final score, 42-27. Westwood defeats Demarest. They move on to the playoffs. The worst they could be is a 2. They cannot be worse than a 2. All the pairings will come out Sunday. Hopefully by midday, you'll get them and you'll see who Westwood plays next week. But whoever they play, they will play right here at Westwood High School. For the entire crew at WCTV, thank you. We're going to go down and get some interviews.
all right.
Well, we're here with Nicky Baez. Nick, I've seen you play for a number of years. I think this might be the best game you ever played.
Honestly, I felt crazy before the game, like no other game. And honestly, that's how I played today. That's how I played.
Why'd you feel so good before this game?
Well, there was a chance that this could have been our last home game, and in the back of my mind, there was no chance of this happening. These kids were not taking away what we have built all season.
John?
You know, before the game, your mom came over by us and said, "You guys never give nicknames for buyers. What's wrong with you guys? You don't talk
I'm an
about
original
the
guy.
So you're the bulldozer." And that was it. You were a bulldozer.
I'm a
tonight.
bulldozer.
You played it. You played it good. Talk very quickly about the touchdown, the pass and the run.
Well, I just hit him with a quick shake inside, and once I caught it, I knew I was gone. I was gone.
So now you get ready for a playoff next week.
Yep. But I got to give all the credit to the line and Anthony Carubia.
Thank you very much. You did a great job. Okay, take care. All right, Anthony Carubia, come here. We just mentioned you.
You gotta come in.
Get in the middle over here. This way. You made some great throws. I'm thinking the throw you made to Baez and the one you made to Rydell. Talk about the touchdown to Baez. What was the play and what did you see?
I was vet, and we threw it to Steve before. They put 2 guys on him, so Nicky was wide open. We got that touchdown. It was great.
So was that easy? It looked that easy?
It looked really easy to me. I just had to put it on. I mean,
You know, all the games that I've watched you play, this was by far the best I've seen you throw the ball. You had throws unbelievable, and without the penalties today,
I know.
you would have had about 400 yards plus in passing.
Thank you very much. Yeah,
Fantastic game. You got to do the same thing now.
Oh, yeah, of
nice
course.
spiral, and you're hitting the ball. And on defense, you had a couple of hits. As
Yeah.
a quarterback, you got to give.
Did you feel any different coming in today? Because you were really on from the beginning.
I felt great. Senior night's might be my last home game. You know, just got to come out and play hard.
Well, now I've got at least 2 games.
Now I got at least 2 games.
got
I'm
at
so
least 2.
excited. I'm really excited.
All right, you got to get ready for the next team. We don't know who you're going to play, but you'll play someone here next
Play
week.
someone here. I'm excited. Can't wait.
Congratulations, you did a great job.
Thank you very
Your
much.
grandfather said I had to interview you, so I
I love that guy. It's all right.
Great job. Great job.
come on, Mays.
Mays, Willie Mays.
All right, stay right
on
here.
in here.
We're gonna
Great job.
turn around.
Great job.
Cameras right there. Talk about that touchdown where it was a short hitch pattern and you just ran away from the defenders.
Oh, man. I mean, I was just hoping to get a first down on that. That was a perfect ball, and, you know, it just happened. I just got the outside and kept going. I don't know.
No, you have, I'm telling you, fantastic game on both sides of the ball.
Thank you.
But
Appreciate it.
What I want to know, what is going on with the penalties?
Oh, my
Can
God.
you help me with it? I mean, you guys would have had about 800 yards tonight.
I think Gio scored like 4 times on one possession.
Yeah, the poor guy. You know,
He just
had
wanted to
get
score.
Oh, he put you down.
There was a play very quickly down here at the end of the game. It's a pass up in the air. You were in front. The ball got knocked away. And I mentioned on the air, and John and I were talking about it. If you caught that ball, you were going 90 yards the other way. Did you see it that way? You were thinking it.
All I saw was green. I mean, it's good that I batted the ball down, but, I mean, hey, it was a great finish to a game, you know?
You know what? The intensity that this team has had today, forgetting the penalties.
Oh,
Got to
yeah.
give it the penalties. You can beat anybody.
I think
You
if we
got
play
to
the way we
forget the
played tonight,
penalties. You must have had 300-yard penalties.
You
Yeah,
cut
we
the
just-
penalties down. You're going to be a tough out.
played-
Look,
Definitely.
Congratulations. You played well, not only today, the whole year. You played great.
appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Come on. I'm going to get the whole team here. Oh, let's see. Let's see. This is. Oh yeah, you Stevie right now. Let me ask you something. That ball that was kicked down here. If Bobby Main said it, came up and told us, and we thought the same thing. It would have gone one more bounce that way, one more bounce that. There, but you snared it. And what did you see when you snared it?
Oh, I just saw open field and I took it. And I knew I had to beat the kicker, so.
That was the kicker back there, Miller, right?
Yeah.
And did he give you any trouble?
No, absolutely not.
All right, let's then talk about your other big play. The big catch you had going over the middle was a bullet. You caught it. You split the seam, it looked like.
That was a big play starting the second half. I thought that led into our drives and scoring touchdowns into the second
But
half.
I really think the two of you, you're the quarterback and yourself, you're hitting tonight. He was beautiful.
We're really starting to fire on all cylinders, other than our penalties.
But
We
what
just
are we going
gotta
to do about
limit
the penalties?
limit those penalties, and I think
What
we'll
are
be a
you
pretty
gonna
damn
do
good
with these
team.
penalties? You would have had about 800 yards without the
We
penalties.
keep adding 100 for every kid that comes by.
What about IV?
Oh, poor guy. He's not going to be able to walk.
Oh,
He was
God.
running touchdown. He would have had about 500 yards.
You're playing very well. You're getting better and better every week. And looks like, you got a game next week. You got a great chance of winning. You don't know who you're
Hope
playing.
we're home.
These are the playoffs.
It could be the Peconic.
Could be. Congratulations. You're getting better every week. You're doing well. You're also making a lot of tackles. You know what I mean? You got we had you coming into about 35, 38 tackles.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds pretty good. Keep it up. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.
No partying tonight.
Well, we're going to close it up. We're going to close it up here. John, I tell you, if Westwood can cut down on their penalties, they are beginning to play. It shows you how good they are when they beat a team like this with all the penalties.
What would you say number of yards they would have had? About 700, 800 yards?
I mean, they had plays taken down. I think they would have scored 2 more touchdowns. But they got field goals, so they had 42. Let's make it even. Let's say they would have put a 50 up tonight.
Remember, it was 13-13 at halftime. And then they came out and scored 2 quick touchdowns, and we figured, here's the mojo, and all of a sudden, boom, the penalties. Right. They got to eliminate the penalties. If not, with those penalties, they're not going to beat anybody.
That's true. Well, we hope you enjoy. It was a great game. Now, next week, we don't know where we will be. There's a procedure you have to go through. We have to get permission from the people who own the rights to all playoff games. Usually we get those rights. If we get those rights, we'll be back here to cover Westwood against whoever. At this moment, this second, it looks like Pequannock, but things change with quality points and how they do the new scoring. You'll all know sometime around midday on Sunday. For the entire gang at WCTV, Larry LeFree with John Francola, Bobby Maines, want to thank him for bringing on the sideline. Hope you enjoyed tonight's game. We'll see you hopefully next week from Westwood High School. Good night, everybody.